keep things more interesting, you should continue not paying attention because it lets people get hit by devastating attacks that almost kill the entire party over and over again. Like I literally sat back after we got off last Wild Arms, and I was like, dude, fuck. If he didn't roll that, they were dead. Like you have no idea how fucking lucky you are that Alex actually stunned him there, because nobody was thinking about how to avoid this guy's shit after the first one. And I'm sitting there going, there's a time frame before he does this again, and none of you have scattered. None of you scattered. Are you dying, dude?
Yeah, I got a bit of a cold.
I like your commitment, man. Commitment to the cause.
Yeah, no. If this was like a day or two ago, my throat would hurt too much to talk. But now that it's kind of less nasal irritation and more in the vocal box, I can at least talk, and I've got some cough drops to soothe it.
Fucking eat a box of cough drops so he can play D&D. Okay, well, my stream is now up. I'll turn on some music and make sure audio is working as best as possible. But we can't use the Naruto battle music anymore. So we have to delete that because
did that cause a problem last time with your stream?
Yep. Because fuck YouTube. I'm not making money off it. You don't have to be cocks about it, YouTube. It's not like people are donating me a ton of money for stupid shit. Alright. Let's take a quick check and see how the sound is going.
Hello. Give me like 2 seconds.
You've got 20 minutes.
Brah, I think you're good, brah. I didn't do it, but you know what I thought about doing yesterday when I was sitting home at like 11:30 at night? I thought about writing up a list of victims.
Like IRL victims, or what are we talking about?
No, like as in the 27 people that you guys got killed. I was thinking about putting a list and have it up on the bulletin board with like the announcement of what has happened and just a list of victims. But then I was like, I don't know if I have it in me to write 27 names and a couple of backgrounds for each name.
Okay, a couple of backgrounds, yeah, that will definitely be a big ask, but there are name generators you can use.
Yes, but it's just, I didn't think I wanted to go that far.
Behind the name has a pretty decent one.
I didn't know if I wanted to go that far, but there was part of me that I was thinking about, could I just have a name list on this fucking wall? Because now it's a propaganda war. They're going to try to convince people you guys did this, and you're going to continue threatening assholes by the looks of it.
Wait, so you're saying that Koba intentionally killed all of the
no, but do you?
Damn, I just had the word in my head. Witnesses.
I'm not saying he killed all the witnesses. I'm just saying like there was a battle inside a place where no one could see anything. The building collapsed. Big explosion. Obviously, the people who run the city are not going to be like, we killed a bunch of people. They're obviously going to pin it on the people that they want. They're not, you know what I mean? No one's like, it just makes sense to me.
No, that makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense to me that someone's going to do that sort of shit.
Although I'm pretty sure you mentioned how they had to like beat Koba into submission.
Yeah,
To get him
they
out
had
of the stage.
they had to work him over with like 100 people. So there's probably more people dead. I haven't rolled to see how many people he killed while they were trying to calm him down. You guys are inside this house, and in the background you hear what sounds like Kong Island. You just hear like screaming off in the distance and shit blowing up. I think I might stay up all night and play Final Fantasy. I've been working on D&D for the past few days. I haven't touched it, and I want to get back into it. Let's see how everybody's doing on here. As
Feeling
usual.
any better, Val, or still a little bit under the weather?
I'm definitely still sick, but the symptoms are progressing as through the stages, and I'm now past the most uncomfortable stage. So it's just going to be coughing and difficulty breathing.
Well, I got a prescription
What
for
is
you.
this? What is this a response to, by the way?
What?
Probably just a cold.
No, the AI thing that you posted.
Oh, it's not a response to anything. It's just what was it? I think I was just thinking about I don't remember the train of thought I was saying, but basically my idea was that this also highlights a dichotomy in TTRPG players between the power gamers and the role players.
Yeah.
Well, I try to make you love people, but then you abandon children in the forest to die. I'm gonna have like a child walk up to Raylan.
We were supposed to be going on vacation, dude.
A child walk up
Like,
to Raylan,
fuck
like,
the kids.
Mister, my brother's missing, Mister, and then Raylan's just gonna be like, go away.
Move along, sir.
Move along, sir. My gun went off. I'm sorry. Oh man, did I just piss off someone in the D&D group?
What?
What?
Oh, that's
Someone
I've
just
been
appeared.
focusing on-
it says my D&D group says unpopular opinion. If you're using AI as a DM, you should be using AI as a DM. It's really fun to let the AI write the stories for you. And I'm just like, if you're not writing the story, you're not DMing. I guess I pissed off a bunch of people.
Really?
There's a certain balance there.
Dude.
Like,
well, his
I'm generally
continue.
I'm gonna step out of this conversation because I'm an artist, and we all know how I feel
I'm generally
about
not a huge fan of AI.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but like, I understand if you take ChatGPT and you're like, all right, I want something elegant to describe this forest entrance. Like, if I go, you walk up to a forest entrance, I want it dark, but I want it elegant, and I'm not a great writer. A small quip about like how the forest entrance looks is fine to me, but this guy's like entire story arcs written by AI that I just put a little bit of a twist on. You're not doing it at that point.
You know what?
At that point, just start making plots based off of actual works by people. People.
Yeah. The reason that AI is so prevalent, I feel, is because of this like sort of lack of connections now that happen. Because like before AI became widespread, you could just be like, well, I'm not great at writing, so let me talk to my friend who is okay at writing and say, hey, can you help me with this part?
I agree with that. I can agree with that. That makes sense.
Yeah, you just don't go overboard. Like, I've actually scaled back I'm scaling back my use of AI for maps, and I've signed up for a couple Patreons, like I told the others earlier.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I was slightly not here when you heard that. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I'm really behind that.
but
Again, like I said,
I'm also
artists, so I
still
hate
going
AI.
to keep generating tokens and stuff because that's something I need a ton of, way more than you could possibly imagine, and I do not have the money or the time to be looking for tokens constantly.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair enough.
I mean that's the thing is that like another thing that like I think is an important balance is if you're using it for personal use, it's one thing. If you're using it for commercial use, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And not all the AI maps turned out bad anyway. Some worked really well. Like that one you guys were in last session for Wild Arms. That was a pretty good Steam room. Like a
personally, the way I see it, if you were just going to go on Google Images and find something anyway, then like you're not actually like hurting an artist in any way.
Yeah.
If you're using it to replace something where you would have just like actually gone to an artist, then it's a little different.
The thing about AI,
which I mean, I prefer that it not be used for tokens in general, but for like player tokens.
Yeah.
But I mean, also at the same time, I get that like we have players who are generally not going to want to pay an artist to
I also
for a character.
think that
I personally wouldn't either, but that's why I use Hero Forge.
I feel bad for you because you wanted something way more detailed with Raylan, but I think everybody else's tokens came out pretty good in that for what they wanted. It was just the AI did not understand what we were trying to do with Alex, and we generated like 20 pictures.
Yeah.
There is
what the fuck
an artist that would be willing to draw tokens for free.
I
wonder who that could be.
Nate.
What?
You fucking up your own ass bastard. Anybody take a look at this? He curated his own fucking intro video for Zahn.
Love that.
Dude, look at it. It doesn't even fit my lore. The village is not known for its 4 sacred swords, but Nate wrote his own fucking lore.
Like,
actually, AI wrote the lore.
In the future, like I'd
the
be
boy, Zahn. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom that we can get started. I actually like it so much. Oh no.
Okay. Never mind.
You're a piece of crap, Nate.
Yeah, if only there was an artist out there. Oh well.
Well, I will bear that in mind next time we're making character tokens.
I will continue to be salty about this. I make no promises not to be salty as fuck about this.
What?
About the fact that there's an artist sitting right here. I was under the impression that the only reason that we weren't using art for the tokens was because he wanted a very specific atmosphere.
I mean, that to a lesser degree, I think, but.
Let me straighten this out real quick for you, Mitch, so you understand this. I want you to understand this. For one, I don't think having you draw all 7 or now 21 tokens that we're working with would have been fair. With all the background, that would have went crazy with that.
Alexa, John Lamb.
2,
there's also the fact that
when it comes to Cyberpunk, I don't think Alex wanted to go to anybody because he doesn't want anybody knowing everything about Raylan.
Oh, that too.
There. Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't be like, you need to tell me everything about your character
for
me to draw your token. I would be like,
the link
what do you want?
Working to the server. I've tried to like.
Yeah, give me a second, dude. I'll get you a new one, dude.
Another thing is that I don't have like perfect knowledge of what I want the character to look like.
All right, there you go.
To be honest.
I believe
Fair
I put
enough.
that in not not D&D, which is all right. Let me harass Bazinga, see what's going on with him.
He's dead.
Yeah, how would you do that sort of thing, Michael? Would you like would you want a description and then make a few different concepts, or
Yeah,
well,
that's generally what I would do. So
okay, if you're doing concept art, then that's even more insane.
How I would go about this, first of all, it's going to look different for every character. So for someone like for my character, my token's gonna be fucking easy as hell because I know what I want.
right?
But for people who have more like
No, his
you know,
character's in game. He must just not be on mic yet.
Just join D&D.
complex designs, who have more like background stuff that they want with their character, what I would basically do, what I do with most people that I draw art for, I sit down, I talk with them, I say like, hey, what is it that you generally want?
No good.
And then, how much creative liberty are you willing to let me have? Because I can go both ways. I can go with outside the box, or I can go with exactly to the letter.
Right, give me 1 second.
But depending on how exactly to the letter it is, that's when I start to need references. Now, this can be anything from a character that you like from an anime to like some stock images that you found or whatever. But I have aphantasia, so I need reference pictures.
I mean, most people do anyway.
Yeah.
Michael, just something that like might be interesting to you. There's a website called Just Sketch Me.
Ooh.
Where you can basically pose a character however the hell you want.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
All right. Is everybody here and in chat?
No.
Yes.
No.
All right. Bazinga
Anyone
is-
not here?
Well, fuck all of you. Anyway, because I want to get going real quick so we can
I'm
finish
not
up
here.
this shit and get to what I expect is going to be a fun night, because you guys already made plans about splitting up and doing some fucking shit. So, when we last left off, you guys had infiltrated the Village of Mist, and against my better judgment, immediately set a plan that I thought was going to involve kidnapping and hiding and then killing, but turned out to be bloodbath in the middle of a tavern. Which led to a drunken
I think that was
muscle.
always the plan.
Yeah, I was under the impression you were gonna like net her and drag her off where people wouldn't see it happen, but you just dropped the hammer on this bitch right in public.
She's fucking large.
And then like the Ultimate Warrior from the 80s showed up and almost killed all of you, and you escaped, but he managed to kill 27 villagers in the process. And now you made it back to your base of operations, rested up, had a conversation, and then lo and behold, Bazinga rolled a 1, finally popping the curse, and you are now in a heated battle with the Dark Naga.
Grim, I have a bit of a suggestion. Every time you mention Koba killing all those villagers, increase the number of villagers he killed by 1.
Thank you. Doing it.
that is very, very good.
In fact, every time you hear about it in the village, it's going to get higher. All right. Turning on the combat music. I got some new combat music because I like this shit. We left off with Malcolm at the top of the order. Your turn, Malcolm. You are free from the control of the Naga, but that doesn't mean you're permanently free. And you can continue with what you were doing.
Where's our menu?
We're using
Oh, there. Okay, it's the X's now.
We're
All
using
right. I'm in the
Argon
store.
Combat Tracker now, so if anybody needs any help, I will show you, but most of you have
Alright.
used this before.
Yeah.
And that same thing goes for quick reference so people know, like you can click on you have no ammunition loaded into your gun. You're gonna have to go into your menu to actually load the gun
All right.
into your sheet to load that.
Grim, I think you used the wrong Raven. Or I think it's connected to the wrong Raven.
Let me see. No, Magus.
No, the one that came up for me is the Sorcerer.
Alright, your initiative is 10, right?
Oh wait, never mind. I just selected my character.
All right. Well, let me put you back in. Plop.
Okay, thank you.
And
I was
I'll
all the way
just
at the bottom of the
put
initiative
the
order.
initiative back to 10.
Thank you.
No, you're not up the top. No cheating. All right, Zengo, what are you doing as the battle continues raging? For reference so people remember what's going on, he just summoned in the Deep Hunter behind him, that fucking thing that tried to kill you guys before.
Okay, all right.
It is. It's awesome.
I reloaded.
Yep, that's one action.
Yeah, now I'm gonna shoot at the ghost thing. And I miss.
How the fuck did you... 24. 27, that's right. He's got... No, yeah, you still miss. But yeah, he should be flat. No, never mind. All right, yeah, you missed on your first shot. My bad.
All right.
You still have one action left.
I'm gonna turn around and how do you?
What?
How do you? Oh, -5, -10.
Yeah,
Is that how
you
you
can
do
see
it?
it on there. You can see it on there.
All right.
Just so good.
If you need to make the thing a little bigger, you can. It's not that hard. That hits.
Oh, I hit him. I hit the, I don't know, the cat.
Yeah, you hit the wolf.
All right.
The cat. Not a cat,
Looks like
bro.
a kitty. All right,
About reputation relations.
that's all.
Dark Naga kind of looks around. You see, like, his smoke, the black smoke that's whirling around him is fading a little bit, and he looks less intimidating than he did before as his energy is starting to, like, kind of flow out. Oh, I can do. All right. I'll let my pet deal with you. He's gonna cast Blink on himself. Where the fuck did I go?
Alexa, turn on the bedroom.
So he drops Blink on himself, and
Okay.
what that basically he disappears and kind of becomes like ethereal. And while he is ethereal, he gets +5 resistance to everything except for force damage. And then he's going to use his last action to move as he repositions over here. He's on.
Okay.
Ozon only gets one action.
Yeah, because he's fucking slowed the fuck up.
Slowed the fuck up. That's a way to put it.
Yeah, and so people remember this right here is just the staff letting out like the purple smoke flowing everywhere.
Let's see. Now, how do I add
Add
the
what?
whatever the extra power to it? The whatever it was called.
Let me click on your character. Two-hand. You see where it says toggles?
Toggles. Oh,
Look on the thing right next to Tankin.
Yeah,
The box says toggles. Click on that, and the book appears right above it. Click on power attack, and it will turn it on. There. Now you have power attack. Let me make sure that you can do power attack because I believe. No, you do not have 2 actions. You can't do power attack.
oh, sure.
You're
Okay.
slowed by 2. You're gonna get 1 back at the end of this turn. All
Okay,
you can do
okay.
is a basic attack right now, or move.
All right.
And you whiff.
Missed. Holy shit! It missed. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is
I
he
guess-
a boss?
Yeah, but still. So am I.
Axel, you are up. He's been feeding off your
Alright.
friend for how fucking long, and you're like, oh, I missed. Oh, you rolled a fucking 7, dude. Of course you missed.
I am a god.
No, he didn't roll a 7. He rolled a 6.
I gave him an 8 plus 1. All right, so what are you doing, my friend?
You guys don't pay attention, do you?
Oh no, the Axel does this because he cares about Malcolm.
No, sure, but
That hits, dude. 31, big hit. Oh, good damage too.
okay, actually, yeah, no, that is decent damage. Never mind.
I mean, the resistance knocked it down, but that's not bad.
yeah.
You still have 1 action left.
Oh, we're supposed to put it on fire, right?
Do what?
Supposed to what?
I forgot the resistances.
No, this guy's not. No, this guy's not resistance because of any. He cast a spell last turn that gave him resistances until the end of his. Till the end of this round.
Okay.
He's basically blinked out of existence.
All damage except force.
Yeah.
So, don't worry about. Unless you have some way to deal force damage, don't worry about it.
And
I don't think so.
Essentially, I can use it every turn. I can sustain it for 1 action and blink again. So he's got that up until you either clear the spell or kill it. But you still have 1 action left. If I decide not to sustain it, that's a different story. You know, just to add a little flavor, he's basically dissipating into smoke and then rebuilding and constructing himself in different spots.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That's one of my favorite AI pitches. Are you doing anything else,
Yeah,
Axel?
I'm not finding a heal.
Oh, okay. So, click on.
I don't know if I have it or not.
No. This is what you do. You click on spells. Right?
Yeah.
Now, you see how the bar has a list, and at the far end of the right says rank 2, and then at the top of it, there's a thing that says rank 3? Right where the spells are. Look on the list. You see how it shows, like, Clinging Ice and all that shit?
Yeah.
Right above Clinging Ice is a thing that says 3rd rank. Right over where my thing is. You see my thing moving around?
I don't see 3rd rank. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay.
Yep. That's where your heals are, because your heals are always at max. You don't have any healing slots left, though. Remember, you guys didn't get to sleep. You have heroism, and you have harm left. You also have vampiric feast. Basically, what you do is you click on the little icon, and it will bring up all of your spell slots, and you can close it. That way, you don't have to have your thing filled with all the spells you don't want to use.
Okay.
But you only have 1 action left, so you can use harm, because that costs 1 action, or you can be the end of your turn.
I can't hit him again?
You can. Oh yeah, you can fucking swing away if you want to. Go ahead, swing for the fences. That's fine. Just when you attack, if you mouse over the picture of the hammer, right below it, it's gonna say map 4 and map 5, map 8. That's your multi-attack thing. I can actually make it a little bit bigger for people if they wish. There you go. Critical miss. Alright. I'm sorry, once you guys get used to the combat bar again, we'll be fine. But this thing had been broken for a year, and now that it's updated in Pathfinder, I'm so happy. You're up, Destin.
Okay, Destin's drunk. He's going to pull out the Staff of Felderwood. He's going to move up and bonk.
That's right. I forgot he was drunk. That hit.
Bonk.
Bonk!
You dealt
You're like,
1 damage.
dude, what are you doing with a stick? You know this isn't gonna help, right?
That's my turn.
Fuck, I forgot. You guys are in so much trouble because half the group is like in dipshit mode right now. All right, the Deep Hunter is going to attack you with its its head kind of forms into the shape of a lion, and it's going to strike at you with its lion jaws. Oh, shit. Oh my god!
I'm still standing because I was at max HP. But
as it just rips into
Jesus.
you.
Okay, and as a reaction, being torn to shreds like that, Raven reaches out to the power of the ring of was it Morgoth?
Yep.
And like leaps back. Let's see. So also, by the way, so can I get cover behind this if I like take the action?
Oh yeah, so you dive back over the table as you're getting bit. You don't really dive. You go to dive and he bites on you and tosses you over the table. And you're right, like, fall over the table.
And then the fire energy from the ring lashes out against him.
As the fire hits him, you notice that the top half of his body is like ice, and the fire beneath him on his feet, and his feet are fire. Do you notice that the ice pot, like above him, like the blue, has covered most of his body because he just used his lion strike? You do 27 damage as you rip into him with increased damage because he is in his other form. He swips back and forth between forms and resistances. The lion throwing you behind the thing and then getting struck back at is going to turn and take a bite at you with his lion jaws.
Hold up.
What's up?
I've got this thing called Retributive Strike.
Oh, yes, you can do that too. Retributive. So, Retributive Strike, don't follow the exact wording because you are playing a melee champion.
Mm-hmm.
So I have it set up where you are going against range. So since he hit your that target, you can fire at him. But you're doing that during the attack, right?
Well, it says you protect your ally and strike your foe.
Yes, hang on a second. So you protect your ally and strike the foe. The gain resistance to all damage that triggered equal to 2 plus your level. You have 5. So Raven's going to get back 7 health. Because you need to tell me that beforehand.
I was trying to.
Okay.
But you were going well into it.
I'm just saying so you know now. Because that thing just reduces the damage he's taking. So he gets 7 back. Now you go ahead and hit him. With it says melee strike, but because you're playing a ranged guy, you can go and fire at him. So go ahead and take a shot at him.
Right. Yeah.
That hit.
Oh, I'm hitting the cat thing.
Yeah,
or
the
wolf.
has less armor. Go ahead and roll damage. The wolf thing has less armor.
With a ton of HP.
It's not that much. All right. So as he throws Raven, and you take a shot at him, he snaps back at you. That attack that he did does hit. Roll damage for 19 as he chomps into you with that attack, and that's the end of his turn. Sheeta's like looking back and forth. She's like, "Guys, this isn't good. If we don't do something, we're gonna die here." She's gonna use Enlarge. Zahn! This is for you, big boy.
Oh no.
My God.
Oh, okay. We enlarged the right thing. So.
No, you're enlarged, which is going to increase your damage ratio tenfold.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will.
That's why she did it onto you. And then she's gonna use she's gonna immediately turn and use battle medicine on Malcolm. Because this is getting really hairy. This deep thing might be stronger than it should be. So, boys, we're in some shit, boys.
God damn it.
Come on. Oh, she failed! She fucking failed! Oh! She turns at Malcolm and she goes to touch him, and Malcolm's like, "I'm a taken man," and doesn't let her touch him, so nothing happens. Kane, you're up.
Alrighty.
You guys better kill something and better kill it quick. I'm afraid if it gets another turn. I didn't know it could hit for 48 damage in one hit.
That was a crit, but still. Yeah. Target priorities have shifted a bit here.
Oh, you
That missed by 2.
Me. It's by 2. God damn it.
Kane, if you would like... No. That's your fault that you forgot. Remember, you changed your character. You're gonna be...
Yeah.
You hit a lot less now. You're more caster-based.
Alrighty.
You guys should be throwing everything you have at this, because it's still nighttime. You haven't slept yet. You'll get your spell slots back in the morning.
Alright, well, if I knew that...
Well, you did!
It's been a while.
You guys gotta remember at least one thing. Make a note at the end of each combat. So
It's not giving me my spells.
No, click on the thing. All right, you see the bar. You see where it says spells.
Yeah, there it is. I see it now.
Each one of them, this is for everybody. The bar of spell icons, if you look to the left, the very end of each bar, there is a little thing that says the rank of the spell. Cantrip, rank 2, rank 3. If you click on that, it opens up the next bar.
Ooh.
And you can click it to minimize it. That's why you don't see them, because they might all not be open.
How do I target 2 at the same time?
I think you hold control and
you can hold control to do it, or either way, you can put the spell in the chat, and we'll
might
do
be
it
shift.
Anyway.
Oh,
It's shift.
Yeah, shift.
Yeah, you have 2 actions left. I take it you're doing something. Oh, all right, you're doing Azus Arc. All right. Now, like I told you, so because you probably forgot already, that guy, the Deep Hunter, is hurt by fire right now.
Isn't or is?
Is. Fire is doing
hurt.
increased damage. So you're using that. All right. So each one of them is going to roll. I take it he's the first target.
Uh-huh.
All right. So he's going to roll his reflex save. Crit success.
Ooh.
Fucking Christ, man.
You barely hit that critical success too.
Did they
What the
both
fuck?
crit succeed?
By exactly 10.
That's no damage for either one of them, dude.
Damn it.
As you throw this arc of fire out, and it sizzles off in 2 directions, and then fizzles before it reaches them. Is that the end of your turn?
Man. Yep. Fuck you.
Raven, you're up.
All right. Target priority has shifted, and seeing how easy this one is to hit, I'm not going to go through my whole shenanigans. Let's just fire a spell strike at it. So I am doing reduce flame on this one.
Yep.
Which means I believe that means that.
Just so you know, if you move up to like here first, you will get off guard and flanking on him. Because of where
I don't
the
think
thing
you
is.
can get off guard with ranged weapons. I'm pretty sure it's only melee.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you will, because it's my game. And I'm saying,
Yeah, but
I'm
if
saying
he
you-
moves, then he uses actions for it.
he can choose. I'm just saying, if he moves up to this end of the table, it pops out the fire, I will consider him flanking him. And also, if you get up behind that table and you stay behind it, I will give you cover too. Just so you know.
Yep, that's the plan. So,
Alright.
Here we go.
So if you're getting up and you're behind it, I'm gonna give you cover.
What the fuck?
Keep hitting me.
There's literally nothing I could do about that. It's each time you miss with a ranged attack. Oh no, I got the ricochet.
Oh my god. Alright, I need D20s from Malcolm and Kane.
Damn it. D20s, you said?
The lowest one. You guys just got real lucky. You shoot Sheeta. Go ahead and roll damage.
1 second. I just want to see. Spell strike is. Okay, I'm just wondering if I could make an argument for spell, but no, that doesn't sound good either.
No, you hit Sheeta in the face. In the
Shining
face.
Mist with a ranged attack. You hit one of those. Okay. Well, Sheeta, I am very sorry, but so that's gonna be this damage. And oh, nope, not that one. And this damage. So that is 20 piercing damage and 11 fire damage.
As you blast Sheeta in the head, Malcolm's like, "Holy Sheeta!"
Did you deal the 20 damage as well?
Oh, there's 20 extra?
It's a spell strike. It combines my attack and the spell.
Oh my god, you prick! Sheeta drops to one knee, bleeding out of the side of her head and kind of looking wobbly. Malcolm, you're up.
Wow.
He just...
Whoa.
He has an action left.
Wait, my bad. Raven, you're up. Would you like to finish her off, you son of a bitch?
Yes, I would. I have a spell just for that. No, I am casting Force Fang. This one does not roll an attack roll, so I'm guaranteed to deal damage.
All right, there you go. He's looking bloodied. And he seems to be, instead of like blood coming out, the wounds have like a mist coming out in the color that he is now representing right now. Okay, Malcolm, you are up. Let's see.
Be back in a moment.
Both of those go down by 1.
As Raven calls out, "Sheeta, fuck! I'm so sorry."
Ow! Ow! Oh, that reminds me. I gotta put immune to battle medicine on Bazinga. Are you using advanced scurvy?
Damn straight.
All right, give me a second. Let me read how advanced scurvy works. Okay. Fortitude save 20 plus 13. Come on. Ah!
Damn you!
Critical success. The target is unaffected as it's made of smoke and it cannot quite catch scurvy.
Hey, that's what we said the last time with the other thing. It was a skeleton, so.
I'm just, dude, whatever. You got one action left. Shoot it in the face or something. People kill something. Oh, thank you, sweet Jesus. That your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dark Naga is laughing as he watches you guys struggle to deal with this creature.
Just because it's been a
Alright, I'm back.
Let's see. Does anybody have any buffs on? No, they do not. He's going to maintain his blink, first of all. So just going to go like that so you see that. He's going to disappear and reappear 10 feet back a little bit more. And then he's going to cast Magic Missile for one action. Only one. So one action would be one arrow. And he's going to throw the one arrow at Sheeta. Watch them die in front of you! As he throws the one at Sheeta, finishing her off as she collapses. As she falls over. Zahn, you're up.
Does Enlarge stay on him?
I don't believe it's a concentration spell of any kind. Oh no, it's you're right. Okay, it fades. Your Enlarge fades as you realize behind you Sheeta has been dropped. What do you do? What do you do? Pop quiz, asshole. Half your group is dead and your girlfriend's got her head blown off. What do you do?
Yeah. Holy shit, yeah.
You have 2 actions this turn now.
Okay. So,
Don't think it helps much, but you got 2 actions now.
holy crap, yeah.
If you go here, you will have flanking because of Bazinga.
Oh, yeah.
And that is your max. I'm going to put the off guard to make sure it works. That hits by 6. Nate's damage is shit without that two-hander.
Yeah,
Is that your turn?
that was my turn.
Axel. It's hammered.
All right. I think. No, I want to see if I can do Wither and Bloom.
Absolutely. You have one cast of Wither and Bloom. Now, this is a little tricky because it's a custom-made spell. So click cast to bring it up into the chat. Or, like, cast from there. There you go. All right. So, all right. So the first thing you do is click Wither and Bloom damage. Click on that one.
Yeah.
Who you were hitting with it? The Deep Hunter or the Naga?
Oh, the Deep Hunter, because I can heal the people around.
Okay. Right. So
Right?
Yep. So he's gonna roll his thing real quick. He succeeds, so he's not gonna take the damage. Now, click on select other variant, and then click Wither and Bloom heal, and then roll the healing. And who are you hitting with it? Let's see.
Everyone I can reach.
Okay.
Place a 10-foot burst. Do I want to do that?
Yeah, just so I know where you're aiming it. Because as long as you're within 10 feet of him, so you could put it like here or here, like probably right there would do. So if you drop it right there, you'll probably get a good, yeah. All right, so you shoot out this dark energy and it bounces off of the wolf. But when it hits the ground, it bursts into these plants and energy starts to flow out. Roll healing. Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll healing. There you go. All right, so it's going to be 9 plus... Yep, so it's 9 to everybody. And it wasn't supposed to be him. I thought I had targeted Nate. Oh, that's why. There we go. 9 to Nate. 9 to you. And it does work in the way where I actually specified that in the spell. Alright, so everybody there got 9 healing from that ability. As you cast off this weird, like, ethereal plant on the ground. You have 1 action left.
Do I stay here? I guess I'm gonna move closer to it.
Alright. Yeah, try to box it in as much as possible. Now, Destin, would you like a roll to see if you are wisening up at all, or are you just going to keep going with the sickness?
Destin is drunk as hell.
That's what I'm asking. All right.
I'm just going to continue doing what I do.
Hang on a second. Let me put Shillelagh on you. Boom. You now have Shillelagh. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, why did it swap the weapon that it was on?
Because it gave you a Shillelagh weapon. If you look in your hand, you have a weapon that should be...
No, it keeps fucking over my, what weapons I have, active. That's what it should be. That said, that is 3 actions because I had to step forward.
Okay.
So.
It's odd why I did that. Oh, I see why. You know why? Because you didn't swap it in the combat tracker. You swapped it in the program, in your character sheet.
Wow.
Remember, Argon Combat Tracker has that little bar for your weapons. All right, Deep Hunter sees a new target in front of it. It's gonna lash out at you. This time, it's going to attack with his dragon jaws, and as its head deforms and forms back up, you notice the fire on its feet flows up over its body.
Oh.
Oh my
34
fucking
damage.
god.
46 damage.
As it rips into
Oof.
you,
Oof.
and the fire dissipates from its body.
That seems to be a popular number for it.
Can't confirm.
Can confirm. Then it's going to turn and attack again. You don't have access to your attack yet either, Bazinga, just so you know.
What attack?
Your opportunity. Oops, wrong roll. Don't take that one. Your opportunity strike isn't available yet because it hasn't come back around to your turn yet, so you can't use your thing on it. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's not supposed to be attacking Sheeta. What's your armor class, Bazinga? 21. It does not attack you. I mean, it does not crit you. It just hits you.
I rolled a 32.
It wasn't supposed to be targeting Sheeta. Either way, it rolled the way the damage... Why is it hitting himself? Either way, it rolled the crit damage, so it just annihilated you, dude. Kane!
Howdy.
Just remember, Bazinga, next time, be careful when you open treasure chest.
You didn't give him a choice. It mind controlled him.
He failed 3 rolls in a row!
Yeah, I had no control over it.
No, he succeeded the roll to stop us from stopping him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's still all his fault. Anyway, it's your turn, Kane.
He succeeded no fewer than 3 rolls to get stopped by us.
See. Try that. Here, I'll try this one more time, and if it fucks up, I'm just gonna use the whip.
Remember, dude, just go all out, man. Can't you hear the music? It's been replaying for 5 minutes. Go all out.
I can't go all out. God damn it.
Go all out means scroll down to your highest rank you have left and blow it all.
Did someone say fireball?
Well, he's not in fire form right now,
Wait.
dude. Remember.
They got bones?
No, he just said that he did go into fire form.
Yes, which means if you hit him, it's not with fire. It won't work.
Exactly.
Does the man have bones?
The Naga has bones. I said that last time. I don't know. You don't know about the Deep Hunter. You don't know if it's fully made of smoke or not. Sudden Blight is not a bad spell, just so you know.
I don't want to hurt everyone in the goddamn room.
I'm sure you could design that to not hit everybody. You can always ask me to check stuff for you, and I can do this, and then go, all right, let's drop the burst. You could put it right here and hit him. See?
All right. Works for me.
All right, well, then go ahead and click cast, so it's actually
Now,
using the
is
spell
it a
slot.
living creature?
Yes, it is a living creature.
Okay, so
It's not considered undead.
then place 20 foot burst.
All right, let's go ahead and roll its fortitude. Yes! Yes! Go ahead and roll that damage, dude.
Ooh, good damage.
Elliot.
Not
And
bad.
that was a 2 action, right?
Yep.
So I got 1 more action. Why am I not? Now it's only bringing up spells.
What are you talking about?
Am I not selecting? Oh, why? Alright. It's so weird.
It works. I tested it multiple times. You guys, it's just a get used to it
It's just
thing.
weird how it works.
All right. He's not off guard against you because you don't have a flanker. But I don't know what you're doing with him anyway.
I'm just gonna hit him.
Hit him with the whip.
Yo!
That fucking hits! As you fucking throw out Blight, and then you whip the whip out, and it wraps around like the neck of it and starts serrating it. Roll that damage, dude. Did you roll crit or normal?
Yeah, critical.
All right. His weapon is weaker now because he's a full-blown caster. But whatever, dude. It's getting there. It's starting to dissipate. You got this thing on the run. Come on. Come on, Raven. Save the fucking day.
All right. If this goes badly, I've still got the ricochet curse on
Shoots
me.
Sheeta again.
God, imagine. All
Oh,
right.
God.
Woo!
Hit.
All right.
13 damage. As this thing drops down, you see like the entirety of its body is starting to like mist form out, but it's not dead yet.
I don't want to risk doing a -2 on that. Or -5, I mean. So I'm going to let's see. I think I had an idea. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to cast if I can find it. Here we go. Last shield.
Okay. Whatever that does.
And then I am going to hide.
Hide?
Which, only. Yes.
It should be on the bar too. Success. All right. So
that
let's
was
see.
private, so I don't know what I rolled there, but
If the creature
if
could
any
see
crea-
you, you are now hidden instead of obscured. All right. So it could see you, so you are now hidden from it.
awesome.
As you like pop up and shoot it, and when it snaps over to look at you, it doesn't see you, so it just thinks the dead meat like knocked over something. Because he figures you're dead since he tossed your dead lifeless body over the table.
Yes, Raven like repositions himself.
Like Raven's laying on the ground, he just lifts his head up and fires a shot and then lays back down. You're up at Malcolm.
I have like the worst damage.
No, you don't.
We need like no
2d8.
damage.
Your
I just
gun,
didn't want to risk hitting one of
your
you
gun
guys.
does 2d8 piercing damage. That's a lot, dude. And it has.
When I just saw somebody else do like 30, so
Yeah, he
That's
did 30 because the
With
guy's
multiple
vulnerable to
action.
fire damage.
okay.
And it's
Deal 10.
multi-act, like 2 action spells, not one
Yeah,
action
it's
attack.
2 spells. And again, because you did, like, when you crit, you get extra die on that shit, too. You just never crit. But you do finish this thing off as you shoot it in the face. You don't need to hit it again. And it's as you hit it the last time, it just and whiffs into the air. And then the smoke gathers and goes back towards the staff that's spraying smoke out everywhere. You still have 2 actions left.
Can I try to pick up the staff with like my bag or something?
You want to grab the staff.
I do want to grab it.
I'm asking you if that's what you want to do.
I don't want to grab it with my hand. I want to go to
okay.
put it in a bag.
So, what do you have in your hands that you could do this with?
I got my satchel, but
You have the reinforced circle on. I would allow you to use one of your last 2 actions to remove that so that you could wrap it around the staff.
all right.
And then your other
That works.
action to pick it up. So we're going to take that off. All right. So let's go here. As you grab a hold of this thing and you jam it into your satchel, still spraying, but you like close it up. And he's, do not touch that. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he sells 1 action, right? Or did they?
No,
they
he
2
used
actions?
1 to wrap it and 1 to pick it up and put it in his satchel.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what kind of effect it did, but he did react to you doing it. All right. Sheeta's gonna use. Great. She's gonna have to use 2 of her actions as she turns around and runs. My lord, help me! And she's going to use the last of her action to take a swing at the Naga with fucking fail. Sheeta, you are shit.
Replace the D with a T.
Alright, the Naga is going to use his blink action again to maintain. Jump around the backside of you guys with that one action. Let's see. What does he still have? Oh, yes, he does. And he's going to spin around and point out his hands, and he's going to fire a lightning bolt. Getting Axel and Sheeta, but not Destin. Okay, here we go. Axel, I need a reflex save. It's in the chat. You'll see it says reflex DC 20. Just make sure you're targeting your character. DC 26, actually. It's a rough fucking DC. Oh, but Sheeta's already half dead, so it don't fucking matter. But she succeeds.
Here it rolls 4 on a 4d12.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and roll the damage. 32. She's taking half that, which will just blow her up anyway. So she goes down again. She should have 2 dying on her now. And Axel is taking the full force of the 34 as this lightning rips through. Insects! You know how long it took me to make that one? I will have to replace him with all of you. Zahn, you're up. Zahn, you are no longer slowed at all. Congratulations. Don't make me do it again. He's still got more.
He's still got more. Is he still in blink?
Yes, he maintained a flop. So he will resist.
So he cannot be hit still.
No, he can be hit. He'll just resist 5 damage of it.
Okay.
So 1 action to run up to him.
Oh, I have to hit the stupid thing. Fucking A.
Nope. He. Oh, never mind. It did count it. Yep, you missed. My bad.
Yeah.
You got 1 action left, dude. You can try again.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I think that hits, right?
That is hit, but it didn't hit the power attack, though.
Yeah.
You also didn't roll with -5. Does it still hit with -5?
-5. Yes, he would still hit with -5.
Yeah. Oh, well. That's what it is.
I am selected at least 1 token.
That's my turn.
He takes 3 damage as he laughs at your puny strike. Axel, you're up. Dude, I love the commitment.
Am I dead?
No, you got 7 health left. I love the commitment to sticking in character with this Destin's drunk. This is the worst time for you guys to pop this fucking thing. For this to roll a 1 and force you to fight this. Like, this is way harder. You guys have no spells. Just... I mean, Axel's only got harm left, dude.
Do I have a potion? I don't see one.
No, but what you do have, though, is you have a level 3 spell called Vampiric Feast that you deal damage and get back the hit point, get temporary hit points for the damage you deal. So half of what you deal.
Yeah, but I can't hit this bitch.
You might. His AC is down to 25 right now. I'm just saying that's all you have. You have Heroism, which doesn't give you anything, so it won't give you any health. The only thing you have for healing would be to use Vampiric Feast. And just to make sure it gives the thing, he will be at 25 AC if you want to go for this. You have a plus of 12 on the Seeker of Justice. You need to roll a 13 or higher. Oh, never mind. It's a fortitude save. That's right. It's plus 10, so he'll good chance he'll at least be normal. All right. So it's going to be half damage. Go ahead and roll the damage, which is 66 at your level. 16 damage. Halved. And you get back 3 because of his other thing. I mean, you get 3 temporary health. All those
Oh boy.
Dude, don't look down on that spell though, dude. That's a great fucking spell. He just has resistances that are hardcore.
Yeah, that's just really unlucky because he succeeded on the save and then had a resistance on top of that.
Like imagine if
he took
he had
3 damage.
Yeah, if he didn't have that, you're doing like 45 damage and getting 22, you know? Like it's a good spell.
Yeah.
Destin.
Okay.
Destin burps.
This thing I do have a question. This thing would you say it's either an aberration, extraplanar creature, or undead?
Dude, it is an aberration. It's
okay,
rated
its
tag, dude.
Which means that the damage dice goes up to 3.
It should most likely that hits. It should most likely do it too, because you have the buff on you. There you go. So you deal 10 shillelagh, but he's going to resist a chunk of that. So you do 5 shillelagh damage as you crack him over the head. What are you doing? Why? With a stick?
Damn.
I revise. I don't want him. I want the rest of you.
Okay. So I did critically miss, and it was on a melee strike. Deal damage to yourself instead of the target. I am not an extraplanar creature.
Go ahead.
So
go ahead.
Fortunately, there's only.
All right. So you're gonna deal damage to yourself.
So it's like Destin goes and smacks this guy, like brings the staff back and smacks himself in the side with it, and then he goes for it a 3rd time.
Before you do that, I want you to roll a fortitude for me.
Fortitude save?
Yeah. The DC is gonna be 18. You're not.
No problems whatsoever.
You regain a little bit of your senses. Like bonking yourself in the head or in the gut with this thing woke you up a little bit. You're still drunk. You're still a little out of it, but imagine you've been like out of it for an hour and you're starting to come to a little bit.
Okay. I am realizing that this does not succeed on anything less than a natural 20, but bonk. I have nothing else to do.
He's like, I got my head back. Bonk. Kane, you're up.
Well, I had nothing else to do, so.
Yeah. Dude, that Deep Hunter, holy shit. Could you imagine if you guys had fought that thing at level 4? In the cave?
It would have been a reroll.
Well, that was the first.
Imagine having a different campaign instead of this one.
Yeah. That would be the first and only time, though, that you guys ever were smart enough to avoid something that looked scary. So. Anyway, Kane, you're up. That's also another token that came out really well. Bone Shaker. Which one are you doing? The 3?
I think 2.
Alright, 2?
The any difference between damage.
Success.
And
Half damage, roll damage. Takes no damage.
Ah, what the fuck? Well,
I guess it must have innate resistances or something.
No, he's -5. He
right.
succeeded,
that's
so
before that.
yeah.
Kane just rolled terribly on the 3D.
Yeah, because of the blink. Is that it, Kane?
Nope. At least get over there.
Wow. Let's hope that the DM didn't plan for you surrounding him and set up some sort of AoE nuke that comes out of his body when you get all surrounding him.
Shit. What?
I'm fucking kidding, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Bring it on.
I'm just saying, everybody's surrounding this motherfucker, so...
Wait.
Raven, you're up. Would you like
The
to try to
game.
shoot through the bodies all blocking your target?
I'm thinking
Bastard
about that.
sad.
One more. I just want to double check. Have to strike. Weird. Okay. So the long and short of it is, I'm gonna start off by casting Dispel Magic on the blink.
All right.
Shit slow.
Right.
Hang on, I'm not sure how it works.
The DC is the Affliction's stat block. Oh wait, if it's a spell, use the caster's DC.
All right, caster's DC. Nope.
Well, hold on. What is that a failure?
What is its counteract rank?
The DC is 26. Oh, a target's effect level. Okay. See, I've never done this before, so I don't understand this.
I'll look it up.
It's not a critical. You beat it by one, so it's just a failure. So counteract the target rank is less than 2. I'm gonna guess I guess the counteract rank would be the spell rank, right?
Possibly. What's that? You add the if your spells.
Because I've never done this.
If its level is the counteract level.
Its counteract level is 4. So you go to do this and nothing happens.
Oh, I have to critically succeed in order to counteract it then. Fuck.
It was a smart try, dude.
It's weird
Alright.
that doesn't have a heightened ability where you can increase the counteract level.
There
can hit
might
it
be
with-
like other spells at higher levels.
Well, keep in mind his spells
Maybe.
don't just heighten. His spells heighten by his favorites. So if that's not one of his starred spells, it's not going to automatically heighten.
No, you're thinking of another sorcerer anymore.
Oh, that's right. You're just
But also, like the spell itself doesn't have if you heighten it to this level, it does better stuff.
Yeah.
So can I shoot through the massive bodies or no?
Yeah, I was only kidding when I said that. Like, you can definitely see.
All right. I'm going to
Shoots Sheeta again.
It's
Right.
totally fucking plausible. That hits. 13 damage.
Chipping away. That's my turn.
Oh, God, someone logged into Steam and it covered it up so I couldn't move the turn. Malcolm, you're up.
I gotta reload again.
That hits. He's starting to look rough. Like, you can see, like, the smoke is fading away more, and as the smoke fades away, you see, like the body of a Naga, but it's, like, old and frail behind it, but it's still slowly keeping up appearance, so it's not. You got 2 actions left.
I have 1 action left.
Bazinga uses illusionary disguise to turn into a chair and let you all die.
Yeah.
Realizing it was his mistake.
Winston casts Tree Shape to turn into a tree for a while.
And then
freak the
it says,
fuck
I'm
out.
gonna make like a tree and leave.
And leave.
Alex, I looking into the counteract effect. It does scale with the level of the spell.
Oh, okay.
If I were to up it, so like the less than 2, less than 3, or less, that's because I cast it at level 2.
Yeah.
If I cast it at higher, those levels are different.
All right, Malcolm, are you firing again?
I guess.
Hey,
Nothing.
you guys, resources getting light, dude. That's how they get. Oh my Christ,
Finally.
dude!
Thank fucking God.
Malcolm coming
Malcolm,
through.
finally.
Let's see. Piercing, normal damage, sicken 3. Go ahead and roll your damage, dude, as I apply sicken 3 to this fucker. As you hit him in the back, and it
God,
rips
you're
through.
terrible damage.
It rips through the cloud of darkness, and you hear like the sound of a bone break as it shatters one of his vertebrae in its spine.
Our
Well,
rolls to hit haven't been that bad, but our damage rolls have been shit.
Yeah, the thing's called Spinal Tap, so I went with that. So I was like, all right.
Oh boy.
Hey, Sheeta. Sheeta's got to make a death save, since no one's paying attention to this poor bitch. Failure. She goes up again. Sheeta is 1 away from death, people.
The fuck am I supposed to do?
Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Your new friend is almost dead. Nate's girl is almost dead.
Y'all.
Dark Naga. It's gonna use its blink again to try to get out of being surrounded. Blinks
Isn't
over
it only
here.
10 feet?
What's up?
Isn't it only 10 feet that the...
Yeah, but because of his size, I can't. I'm just moving him. Like, because of his. If I made him smaller, he could move to here. Or here.
Hmm.
I'm just moving him like this chunk because of the size. Because this icon is so big.
Makes sense.
Let's see. Does he have anything left that he can do?
Yeah, I've got nothing to heal her.
All right. He starts to whirl up all the smoke around him and starts to fade away with the smoke. You're up, Zahn. He is fading away. The smoke is leaving the room. Like, it's boiling up and into like a stream and heading up towards the ceiling slowly.
Slowly. Yes, exactly what you want. You want it slowly.
In other words, you have
'Cause
one
it goes-
round before he runs away.
Fucking A.
As you go to attack the smoke, weapon goes through the smoke completely.
Oh.
You didn't get the -5. That doesn't hit.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nate, no, stop, Nate. Again.
Huh?
You cut, and your sword goes right through the smoke again.
Oh. That's all my actions. Yep.
Axel, you see this creature trying to run away as it's starting to fade in the smoke, and you notice that when Zahn cuts, it just kind of like cuts a piece of smoke off, but doesn't look like it had any effect.
Yep. So I noticed I have holy water in my inventory.
Yes.
Is that something I can use here?
You can certainly try.
That be considered? How many actions is that?
If you want to throw it, or you can run up to him, run up, and then use one to pour it, and throw it right into the smoke, or shatter it into the smoke.
I was hoping to throw it to shatter it, but
Yeah, but I'm saying you can get close to up your chances of having it hit correctly, or you can throw it from here. It will take one to throw it from here, or you can use one action to move up to here, and then another up to next to him, and then another one for you to shatter it in front of him.
I'm gonna stabilize Sheeta.
Okay. All right.
I think that's 2 actions.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
So she will no longer make rolls. She's still down, dying, but she will no longer be making any rolls. And then you're gonna turn around and throw the holy water at him.
Yeah.
All right, just roll me a d20. Anything above 10, it will shatter right on top of him. Anything lower, and then the effect will have a harder roll.
Oh!
So you throw this,
What?
and it shatters on like a beam above the ceiling and pours down on the smoke. And as it pours down on the smoke, he starts to fade back in. All the smoke starts to dissipate, and this weak, frail, old man looking like Naga drops to the ground, unable to move. It's basically the encounter's over, but he is just down on the ground, laying there in front of you, unable to
shit.
move.
Who said the encounter's over? Destin is up and he's drunk as hell.
Oh, you can do whatever you want. If you want to run up and attack him, I'm just saying the Naga can't do anything.
Absolutely.
The Naga is like a crippled creature laying on the ground in front of you. You guys choose how
Okay. Bonk.
you run up and bonk the ever-living shit out of this Naga.
That's,
Hang
not,
on, dude,
that's
one-
not a critical hit though, right?
One at a time, people. One at a time.
All right.
Destin,
Okay,
did you roll
it
damage?
was my turn in initiative, so
Sorry, I got
Destin, go ahead
excited.
and roll your damage, Destin.
just standard damage.
Yeah.
All right, it should have been 3d8 the first time anyway, but it wasn't.
Slap this crippled
All right.
fucking old man thing.
And I do get another. I do get another attack. So
If-
bonk.
And I
From Destin misses.
Damn. Destin is unsteady after the first hit.
and I'll roll a perception to see if this thing might be harvestable.
It's not dead yet, dude. It's not
Oh, it's
dead
not?
yet.
Damn.
It's on the ground.
I heard.
All right,
Okay.
picture this. Someone just got hit
Who
by
said
a
it
car.
needs to be dead?
They're not.
To be dead.
They just got hit by a car. The body is not dead, but it's not getting up and going anywhere. What are you
Alright.
doing?
Harvesting organs.
Well, he's still alive. I mean, yeah, they're still fresh.
If you want to, that's fine. I just want to make sure people know what's. That's what. Is
Oh,
everybody
actually, I
clear?
have something for that. I
All
have
right.
something for that.
Okay.
I mean-
I believe you
The less
have.
damage you deal, the more intact the organs will be.
Oh,
I got something for that.
Hang on a second. I gotta look at your shit.
oh.
Oh no!
You know, I didn't make you a harvest thing. Hang on a second. I'm gonna put farm.
I thought that. Wait, no, you said it was a crafting skill, not.
I know, but I
It's
like the
something.
idea of it being farm. It's still 9. It's the same thing. Go ahead and farm this guy.
Wait, how do I do that? Where?
Just inside your skills under lore.
All right.
No one else has anything they wish to do other than watch Kane walk up and just go, "Yep."
I mean, I'm just assuming that I'm a little bit too unsteady at the present moment to keep attacking it.
That's fine.
Raven's keeping has gone trained on the Naga. He's not.
I
until he
like
knows
how
it.
y'all just let me be fucked up now.
I'm just gonna drop a torch on him.
It's begging.
as long as you're
while,
fucked up
it's
against our
begging
enemies,
for
I
its
don't
life. It's like, no. What are you doing?
What do you start with? What organ? The eyeballs? The...
Yeah. What are you taking? I'll let you take 2 organs. I'll let you take 2 things from him.
2 organs. Huh?
Escape.
It's fucking disgusting.
I mean, does fat count as an organ?
you want a chunk of fat?
I mean, yeah, and that's usually where most of the.
You have one chunk of Naga fat, not regular fat, just in case you do this to something else. One other thing.
You
Hey, shut the.
know what? Fuck it. They're small, so let this count as 1, please.
What?
Gonna reach into the head and grab a couple of those glands.
What glands?
Adrenal, pituitary, shit like that.
Oh, okay. So we'll say
it's
poison
weight.
glands because that he.
There's a
had
couple.
He had a poison on his thing.
Alright. Works for me.
All right. Well, watching Kane dig into this thing's brain, Raven feels confident that it's not going to be
It's.
getting up anytime soon. How
Twitching.
much longer on this ball of fire, by the way?
Hang on a second. I gotta finish it off.
Y'all want to hear something my pa taught me once?
Waste not, have not.
if you make the tonics with something that you know is gonna kill them, you get the money, and then you don't get called, or the cops call on you.
As you butcher the rest of this Naga. Just so you know, Sheeta may be stabilized, but she's still out.
Yeah.
Someone needs
Yeah,
to try
I'm well, I mean, I was trying to do that, right? I was, putting my hands all around her,
All right, so you're
under her head.
All around
so
her,
you're
huh?
feeling up his Nate's girl, and you're using battle
Wait,
medicine.
what?
You're using battle medicine, you said?
Sure.
Or not medicine, but not battle medicine, but what do you call it? You're using the healing thing that you can do. Not the healing, but the treat
Healer's
wounds.
kit.
Yeah, treat wounds. All
Yeah.
Right, let me throw it in chat for you so you can click on the thing. There we go. I'll just roll it 'cause it's already here.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have anything to click.
There you go. As you heal up her, she comes back. She now has. She was dying 3, right? Yeah, she got 3 wounds on her.
Yeah.
She goes down one more time without getting one of those erased. She's dead.
I think it's only one wound increase.
Yeah, it's 1 per time she went down. She went down once.
I think she only went down twice, right? Oh, was she still
She was
wounded
dying
from
3 because
the?
she failed her death save.
Yeah, she was dying 3. I believe when you erase the dying, you put wounds. Oh no, yeah, you're right. So she's 2. She's 2.
It's wounds equal to the number of times you've gone down.
I was under
It increments when you lose the dying condition.
I was under the impression she had went down during Koba, but now I'm thinking about it, she did not. Everybody else almost
No,
did.
she rolled a crit and she survived.
All right. Okay,
Or
so
like
let me get
avoided
his
it.
wall out the way that he put down.
Also, for future reference, I looked into it, and as far as I can tell, concentrate in Pathfinder is not the same as concentration as in D&D. In the guide, if a spell's caster dies or is incapacitated during the spell's duration, the spell remains in effect until its duration ends.
Ah, okay.
So, like, it spells that you have to sustain are more like concentration in D&D.
Yep. That makes perfect
And
sense.
spells with the concentrate trait.
No, so spells with concentrate in Pathfinder is like a relatively minor thing. It's for things like you can't use concentrate actions during rage and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's also for spells with concentrate usually have the ability to sustain, which
Not
means
usually.
you can. Yeah, it's something that allows you to keep the spell going at the beginning of your next turn. Because you're concentrating on the spell. Oh, you're not. What am I doing? Here you go. You're not in cover or visible anymore. But anyway, you have Sheeta on the ground, wounded severely. All of you are in a lot of pain. But I'll let you RP your way through this.
As the
Raven's gonna run
as
up to what's his name, Malcolm, and hug him.
And hug him.
I'm
Hug
slap
him.
that fucker.
I'm gonna reload.
Frame rate issue.
Yes.
Holy shit!
What?
1,000 fucking errors?
I was gonna say, was it something on
Damn.
your end? Because my PC's been struggling for a while now.
I'm gonna reload.
All right. While Raven is hugging Malcolm, Destin is going to grab Malcolm's backpack or whatever.
Oh.
I'm going to like tear it off of him as easily as I can, if I can, and then I'm going to rip out the staff and try to snap it.
Hey.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna shut off
Okay.
Argon
it's
Combat Hub is the only thing I've turned on, so I'm going to shut that off
a lot better now.
just to see what's going on because I just reloaded
Whoa.
and it said 57 error when I reloaded, which means something's causing a ton of errors. But it also looks like Pathfinder was just updated while we were fucking playing. So just check
Nice.
something. It's 29, 20. All right. You know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to log out, update, and then log back in. So just give it a second. It won't ruin anything. That's how the Pathfinder rule set works. If anything, it means that Pathfinder had an error from the update it did this morning, and they just fixed it, and now it's causing weird issues. So, give me 2 seconds while I do a quick update.
Or if you didn't update, then you didn't get the fix.
Yeah, I didn't update. I updated this morning. I didn't update after that. So if they fixed it earlier and we were in the middle of campaign when it fixed it, because the only add-on I've turned on was Argon. So Argon should presumably be the thing causing it. And if I shut it off and it's still happening, it must be. Let's go ahead. 74. There's some weird error going on. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it, but whatever. We're done with combat, so we shouldn't have the problem again.
I don't know why I was muted.
Because I told you to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay, so we're back. I'll figure out that problem for next time, but we shouldn't have any more errors because we're not going to be doing a bunch of shit that involve like spells and all that, so it shouldn't overload. Oh no, it just keeps building. There's definitely something weird going on. Whatever. As long as it doesn't kill the frame rate too bad, we'll be fine.
It was my holy water, wasn't it?
Yeah, you broke the game.
Unholy water.
Good job. Okay, so first off, you're going into the bag to get the staff, you said, right?
Yeah.
As you open up his bag, you don't see the staff. You just see, like, sand. Like, black sand over, like, covering all of his shit.
Okay, not finding the staff. I think Destin is turning the bag upside down, trying to shake it out to see if the staff is in there.
You shake it and pour, and, like, just piles and piles of sand come falling out. And then you hear tink, 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 and onto the ground, and you see this one thing fall down that's shining onto the ground.
Get up.
You look at it, and it looks like a scale of some sort. Oops, you don't get a new weapon. So you hold this odd-looking scale in your hand in a pile of sand along with all Bazinga's bullshit on the ground.
All right. Stepping out of his armor and setting the staff aside, Destin's going to take the scale back over to the desk and take a look at it, and he's probably going to fall asleep while trying to take a look at it.
The fuck just happened? Dude, I am getting really annoyed. There we go. All right. Anybody else doing anything else? As Sheeta wakes up and sees Axel standing over her. Christ, what happened?
Yes, while Destin is rummaging through Malcolm's stuff, Raven is just hugging him full on bear hug. And just like, so good, so glad to have you back.
And then I go, "What are you talking about?" I'm just kidding.
Asshole. Sheeta's gonna like get up and kind of wipe herself off.
I'm like, you got knocked the fuck out. But it's okay, I got you.
Thank you. Here, you look a little rough. Here, let me help you. And for the sake of brevity, she's going to run around and just quickly give everybody that can what do you call it? Treat wounds.
It was like after the village.
So let's go ahead and just go through everybody. Let's start with Axel. Oops, it wasn't supposed to be you, but she has the same thing. All right, so she's giving you plus 20. She's doing the same thing for you, Raven. She failed on you. You know, she stops at you and goes, "You know what? Axel, you might be better at this than me. I'm not very medically inclined." And she moves over here. Because I just realized if she fails multiple on everybody, they're all going to be immune, and she's not going to be able to do it. So if Axel, you wish to do it, we'll do one roll to see if you get everybody. So go ahead and do one roll.
Roll of what?
Of your battle medicine or your treat wounds. I can actually just link it in chat for you.
Basically a medicine skill check.
Well, I don't have the tracker. Did you disable that?
Yes, I disabled it because of the issue, but it turns out
okay.
that wasn't. All right, so in chat, scroll down to the thing that says treat wounds and has the arrows in front of it, and click on that.
Oh, it even has an option to have a higher DC to give more healing.
All right, so I'm gonna hit everybody with a plus 18. Okay. Now, it is the dead of night. You haven't slept yet, but you can sleep now. You're only going to get back the amount of health you get from your con rest if you guys wish to rest, which I expect you do. We're up to 800 random errors now. I don't know what they are.
Doesn't report it at all?
It's saying like draw box, view box, socket. It's got to be an error from an update that didn't get fixed correctly. It will be fixed by next week, but we're fine because we're not gonna, like I said, we're just gonna RP through the rest of this shit probably tonight. So, is there anything anybody wishes to do before they crash for the night?
I mean, Destin is, I think, starting to take a look at the scale, but he kind of just like absent-mindedly scratches at it a little bit and then probably passes out.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
You resummon the Naga. You find out how they reproduce.
White Naga. It's a holy version of him. He's like, welcome. You feel
the scale turns silver.
You feel magical energy pulsing off of this thing. You're not sure what it does, but you know it's got energy for sure.
Well, I mean, Destin is still drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting him to get a good read on this.
Where's there it is. I'm going to rest the party for the night. Bazinga, why don't you go ahead and give me a will save? No, I'm just fucking with you. All right.
If you need one from Destin, just let me know.
No, this thing is dead. That's one thing for sure. This thing is dead. It could have got away. It was trying to get away. You guys stopped it from getting away.
And I stripped it of its poison.
Yes, you did. We'll see what you do with that. So, as morning comes, she's going to lose one of her wounded since she gets to sleep. As morning arrives, you
wait.
What's up?
Wait, I wanted to go over to the light and read my cookbook. Try and decompress.
All right. Now, I believe I gave you a cookbook item, right?
I saw something. I'm not sure what it was.
Cookbook. Okay. Are you going to cook in the morning?
Maybe if I feel inspired.
All right. Well, you might want to because I built something for it. It's worth having.
Okay.
Especially in the current situation. So as morning comes, everybody roll me a D20. Let's see who wakes up first. Will Axel surprise everybody with food?
Can I do a -5 voluntarily?
Yes, absolutely, because you're fucking...
I rolled a -1.
Dude!
So Destin is the last one up.
Dude, Axel actually rolled a 20.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
Okay.
Axel, so you wake up first as you come to. You see, like, your friends all scattered around the room, lying down, snoring. As you wake up, what are you doing first?
I'm gonna make coffee for everybody.
Okay. It worked. Counts. Go ahead and roll me that DC right there. Cooking 18. If you target your character, you have cooking in your thing, so it should automatically do it. Keep in mind, you haven't practiced your cooking yet, so you haven't built up to success. So you spend half an hour brewing and looking around, you find some coffee grinds, and you brew some good coffee. And you set it out. And as you do this, everybody else starts to smell it. It starts to wake up. Starting with, let's see.
Zahn.
Raven. I forgot to roll for Sheeta. Oh, sorry,
No,
Zahn.
Zahn, Zahn rolled an 18.
I missed Zahn because
did you put blood in the coffee or something?
All right, Zahn, so you wake up first. You come to. It's appropriate because Nate is obsessed with coffee. Nate, you smell a nice, good dark roast.
Yeah.
This bastard drinks his coffee.
It doesn't.
Times.
It doesn't have much of an effect, but I appreciate the smell.
What do you do?
Me?
No,
No,
you're
me.
waking up. What do you do?
So I grabbed the vial that he gave me to replenish myself and to revitalize myself as I wake up.
Oh yeah, you're stoned. Curse vial.
Yeah, the vial that James used it. Yeah. Anyway,
1d4. Right, you gain an extra 6 HP off of drinking from the vial.
well, I should have recovered completely from.
No,
Right.
Rest
how-
does not fully heal you in Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
When you
okay.
sleep, you get hit points equal to your level plus your con modifier. So you got a lot from your sleep, but others do not. But
it has to be more than that.
No, it's plus your con modifier. It's your level plus your con modifier.
He gains 20 hit points from that rest.
Well, let me take a look and see.
There's something more to it. It's probably based on them, but it's not. It could be level times con mod or something.
Oh, Constitution modifier multiplied by their level. So if your con modifier is shit, it's shit. But if it's not, and Nate's is 4, so you're multiplying that 5 times. So yeah. All right. So are you doing anything else other than that? Okay.
I'm gonna go over to Shia and ask her.
She's still asleep. So
I'm gonna wake her up.
Okay. Fucking asshole.
God, you're such a jerk.
So you go over to the woman who's almost dead and you kick her? Like, how do you wake her?
No, I walk over and sit by her.
Kisses her on her neck.
So you sit down next to her and she kind of starts to steer. Oh, wow. What is that exquisite smell? Are you not drinking the coffee, by the way, Nate?
No, because he likes the smell, but he doesn't do anything for him, so he can't. He's not going to.
Yeah, well, it does, but now that you said
Does he have taste buds?
No, he's not getting any. She did walk over. Yeah, I'll take that, and she grabs the thing from you, and she drinks it down. You passed the DC, right? When you made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a
So
24.
she drinks it down. She gets the good eats buff. She now has 8 temporary hit points. Those temporary hit
Good
points.
eats.
Yeah, that's how.
Good eats buff.
Yep. There's, and if it's bad, it doesn't.
It's like we get sickened 1 or something.
No, it's not as strong. It's 5. The value's 5 if it's bad, and the value's 8 if it's good, and then it gets higher and higher. Like the gap will be bigger. So by the time you get to level 20 in his training, because I believe I set it up where it's like his modifier plus 1 or something. So in other words, when he becomes a master cook, he's giving out like 30 temporary hit points with this thing, and the bad eats will be half that. So he wants to pass this shit. Yeah. So she drinks this down. Oh, that's wonderful. Did you make this, son?
No, our good friend Axel over there. He's quite I don't know what you want to call him, but he knows what to do.
Culinary.
I nod and I wink at Cheetah.
All right, so as you,
Mr. Steelio girl.
That's exactly what. I love it. The next PvP event, Axel versus Zod.
Oh my god.
So if you have anything you wanted to say to her, go ahead, Nate. I'm gonna see who's up next for waking up.
Be like,
That would be
Not
Raven.
best.
oh, hold on.
Destin's a -1, so it's not tested.
Yeah.
It's Raven.
Raven. And then shortly after is Kane.
Yeah. So what are you talking to her about?
So I'm gonna be like, how bad was it the last years after my village fell?
She kind of like holds her head. You want to talk about this now? All right. They hunted down anybody who was associated with your family and killed them all. And then they started taking on mercenary jobs and training our soldiers to assassinate people and do horrible stuff to the outside world. And they broke us off. You know, the village itself may be called the Hidden Mist, but it doesn't mean that the place is particularly hidden in the mist at all times. They use dark magic to literally conceal our presence to make it harder for people to find us. They basically isolated us from the world. It was terrifying.
That means everybody suffered, even the local economy probably. Along with all those families which were probably set to starving that were exporting a lot of things.
Yes, but not every family, because the families that had... The families connected to... hang on a second. I always forget the names of my villains. Because, you know, I'm a professional DM, so I forget the name of my villains. Where is Is it Kagatore? Yeah, it's like, stop fucking humming at me, dude. Yeah, the families connected to Kagatori, they did rather well, and those that were willing to bend the knee and send their sons and daughters out to kill did well. But those that were loyal to the head family of the past were not treated very well. At this point, Raven and Kane are slowly coming to. You guys see like cups of coffee sitting on the this giant table over here that you look like midgets.
Wait, am I awake yet?
Yeah, you're both coming to at this point.
Did he set them down next to Destin?
Yeah, he set them down right at the table right there.
I want to try the coffee.
Okay, you head on
Yeah,
over.
Can he taste it?
Raven's like
Can I
it's clearly
taste it?
set up for all of us. Raven's grabbing a cup.
And then we'll continue with your conversation you're having. Zon, just give me a second. Back into the chat. All right, you down your cup. The best part of waking up is Axel Aberson in your cup.
Wait, do we get to see?
Whoa, wait.
Do we
Hold
get-
up there for a moment. What the hell does that mean?
Do we get to see if I can eat this or not? Or if I could taste it or not?
It doesn't matter if you could taste it, you're still going to get the effect, but you're free to RP whether or not you want to determine if you could taste it. That's fine by me.
Alright, I guess I gotta, 1 second.
It's completely up to you if you want to taste it. There's no roll involved.
I'm rolling for myself because I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Well, while you're doing...
Oh, holy shit.
For the first time in a long time, you can taste. Axel cooked that shit, made that shit so well that your dead taste buds came alive just for that.
Just for that, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Is there anything else you're saying to Sheeta before we wake up?
Yeah.
What about me?
As all these things were happening,
Dead Malcolm.
and you were living through all of this, Did you truly believe my family was evil, and did you think I was dead?
I thought for sure you were dead, but I didn't believe your family was evil. The Loyalists know that that wasn't true. It was all a plan just to get you in a position to take over the village and do what they wanted. I never lost faith in that. I visit your family's graves when I get the chance. It's been harder lately. Do you not know how to hold a conversation?
I came by once. A very long time ago.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
You can't get to the graves, dude.
No, I came by the village a very long time ago, but never made my way in.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But you,
Yeah.
I cannot allow you to say you've gone to the graves.
No.
Because the graves are on the top of Mount Suribachi, which is the stronghold of the village. There's no way you're sneaking in there, dude. Really?
Yeah, a very long time ago, I was going to make it up towards those graves. I made it to the edge of the village and then turned back.
Ever since they took over, it's been impossible. Normally you could get to the royal burial grounds, but they won't let anybody up by there now. And they've destroyed it. It's horrible. She goes on to explain to you, because you were, as a child, you probably don't remember it, but she explains to you that, like, essentially at the top of the mountain is this shrine with the first sword of the village made by the original founding family, and all the graves in that area all have their Hanzo swords stabbed into the ground next to them. And there's like a good 20 or 30, and they all have the names of the owner of the swords and the families that they belong to. So it kind of looks like, if anybody ever played Kingdom Hearts, it looks like the sword battlefield.
Yeah.
The Keyblade battlefield. It looks like that, except it's on this plateau on top. And normally people were allowed to go up there and pray all the time, but ever since they took over, prayer is no longer allowed.
So how many families have fled the village since then?
None of them made it out. The ones that wanted to leave were butchered, and the ones that didn't stayed.
That doesn't bode well for us, does it?
No. No. Not at all. But there are some who are still loyal. Alright, at this point, Malcolm and Destin are waking up.
It's like I haven't slept in months.
Really? You think?
Destin has his head down on the desk, just like he's not getting up yet.
What is that amazing smell?
Oh, Axel made his coffee, and she pushes the cup towards Destin. Here.
As they're speaking right behind him, Destin just clutches his head.
Are you picking up your coffee and drinking it, Malcolm?
Yes.
What about you, Destin? She's like, trust me, this will help.
It takes Destin a minute, but he eventually just slowly, sits up and then just, picks up the coffee and, takes a sip. But it's clear that he's not feeling it right now.
And this is some good eats. What did you put in this?
Fucking prick. I'm gonna guess, Axel, you're drinking one too?
Well, hell yeah.
Alright. Destin, I'm gonna give you one sickness for now. Just to go along with it, because you're a little woozy. And Sheeta turns around, she's like, I'd like to thank you all for helping me last night.
I'm actually not allowed to drink the coffee if I'm sick, and...
Am I then?
But, I mean, Destin probably was sickened, and he's basically going to end up throwing up probably in the morning.
I'd like to thank you all for helping me last night. I'm not exactly sure what happened, where those creatures came from, but I was about to die.
Destin just picks up, a hand and, like it's kind of like floppy, and he just like kind of points at Malcolm for a moment before letting it drop.
Wait, they were friends of Malcolm's? Malcolm, why did you invite those people in?
I didn't invite no one. I don't know what you're talking about. So I sip my coffee.
The error is from something called Viewbox. That's not that's not an add-on. It's definitely a weird program glitch. Whatever.
You're one of us for now, and I just wanted to say you were right yesterday about what you said. This is not a war. This is we have to be better about this, and I wanted to talk to you about some possibilities of dealing with Koba in a safer way.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, not to put a damper on you guys, but that plan wasn't really sound. Especially now that they probably know something's up.
You mentioned that Koba likes to stay at his Edo Castle.
Koba very rarely goes out, except when he goes to visit the twins.
Well, it sounds like he won't be visiting them much anymore, or rather, he won't be letting them out of his sight.
Well, I mean, one of them's dead. So unless he took the body.
How populated is the area around Edo Castle?
The Edo Castle itself is not really populated with civilians because the castle itself is basically in the barracks area of the village. The people that are there are all loyal soldiers of Koba.
So it would be very dangerous to confront him there, but it would limit casualties.
I wouldn't say dangerous. If you planned it right, you could probably get in and get to him. Plus, given what you've already done to him, he probably wants you for himself, I would say. You killed one of his pets. Also, the Kabuki Theater is in the same district. So there's a good chance that a lot of the soldiers will be there. But then if we also have to keep an eye out because what was his name? The other guy. One of the other guys likes going to the Kabuki village. The theaters. Subotai is a fan of Kabuki and visits there frequently.
As a backup plan, are there areas near the village that are not populated that we could like lure him out to, have him chase us there, and then fight him out in the open?
Other than here, let me see. I didn't plan for this contingency, so thank you. Well, the forest all around the village is pretty heavily secluded. If we could drag him into the darkness of the forest, we could fight him, even set up an ambush. And we'd be away from most villagers.
Are there not or how guarded is the village? Like, is there no wall or guards between the village and the forest?
No, the magic they use for the mist is what keeps the village protected. You can't find your way in if you don't know, or if you're not from the village. That's why I had to guide you in the first place. But
so apart from the checkpoint at the entrance, there's not much.
You have to think of it as almost as if this village is in the dead center of forest, covered in a magical fog, and outside of it is just a dense fog forest that if you don't know, if you're not from the village, have never been there, and don't know anything about it, you just kind of wander in the darkness. They do have patrols here and there, but they're very sparse because they're confident in the magic being able to keep people out, which is also why you were able to kind of catch them off guard in the first place. Because they didn't know anybody in the village would help them. Also explains why they killed everyone who did not submit, because letting out the whereabouts of the city and the village is something they cannot allow.
You can, they just choose not.
What's up, drunk? Now, if I remember last session, there was talk of at least one of you going back to the scene of the crime.
Me and Raven, I believe it's gonna be, or it was
Yes.
gonna be.
If you guys still plan on doing it, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
So Sheeta says to you, Raven, I do like the idea of trying to lure him out. But that's going to be tricky. We're going to have to gather some information to do this. Come up with a good plan.
We'll do it right.
I would hope so.
Hmm.
Because you fucked up last time. I'm sorry, it's fucking funny to me. That said, I believe I said Sheeta wanted to go visit Hanzo, right?
That sounds familiar.
Was anybody going with her? Oh yeah, that's right. I said that Zahn should see Hanzo.
Yes, the sword makes it. Yeah.
Yes. So the question is, what are you other three doing?
Recovering from a hangover.
So you're gonna stay here? Plop.
Yeah, Destin's gonna stick around.
What about you two? Man who gives birth to creatures?
What? Who?
Malcolm.
I'm enjoying this nice coffee here. Oh,
Are you
it's
going to
so
enjoy it
good.
for the rest of the day?
You don't even know.
Hey, if these three want to stay here, that is totally fine.
Is Malcolm just going to keep brewing coffee the whole day and Malcolm's going to keep chugging it?
More coffee.
Gotta load that caffeine.
So is that the plan? You guys are gonna stay here?
Wait, what's going on?
I'm just trying to figure out what the plan is for the day. What you guys are planning on doing?
I just want to remind you three that we're on the timer. the ritual's in what was it, 9 days?
Less than that.
I thought I said
So-
I thought I said 7 at the start, which would make it 6 now.
We need to get shit done.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna stay here, prepare, plan, figure out how to gather information. Something.
Do something with your time, please.
I'm trusting you on this.
All right. So these two right here that I'm moving right now, God damn it. These two are going back to the scene of the crime because Kane wants to check in on the body and I guess check in on the scene and see what happened. These two
Well, I was going to make some more of the
Yeah.
tonic stuff. Or,
it wasn't that, it was Sheeta pointed out to you that the poison is very deadly and that it could have an effect on Koba's ability to absorb damage with his skin, and that's why you wanted to go back to the body.
yeah, to make the splash potion thing.
Yeah. All right. These two that I'm moving right now are going to meet Hanzo, which is the old sword maker, because Sheeta wants him to talk to Zahn. So we have you three left, JD, with no plan about what
Okay.
you're doing. This one's recovering from a hangover, so he's definitely staying. But you and Malcolm have no plan. What is your plan?
No idea.
I'm thinking going in shop and buying an outfit.
What kind of outfit?
Like more like a disguise, I guess.
Ah, okay. All right. So we'll say you're going to get disguises for the whole group, is what you're saying. Because
Okay,
Raven
sure.
had some sort of plan to lure Koba out. You would have to try to be incognito.
I mean, my plan was just get him angry, like let him spot us, get him angry at us, and then let him chase us.
Yes, but you also don't want the rest of the soldiers to see you while doing it, right?
Probably not.
So, yeah, Sheeta will go, that's a good plan. Go ahead and get some clothing. And Malcolm, you?
I don't know. I can
You might want to join Axel in that. Hello.
use my illusory disguise and go about town asking around.
You have that?
All right. Okay, so we have split the party. Let's go ahead and delete this all.
What is this illusory disguise that you have?
He has an illusionary disguise. All right, so you guys will scatter out into the distance. Let me open up some stuff real quick. See, the goal for this entire city was to give you guys a lot of freedom. And that means you literally have to plan this stuff out. Okay, so we got two things. Alright, that's got to stay open. Let's go to Hanzo's Forge. No, we're not going to Hanzo's Forge yet. We're going to the actual hidden mist. Alright, everybody can see the map, I would expect.
No.
I'm still in the house.
Is it everyone who should see the map, or just everyone?
Well, I'm not going to make you not see what's going on.
Okay.
That would be...
Yeah, so...
Okay, so the wagon is over here. That's just there for vision stuff. Let's go ahead and plop you guys out. Actually, plop you back in and then plop you back out over here so you're not covering up anything. Okay, so from here, we're going to do some rolling first. I need to roll a D100. For the first group.
There is a avoid notice exploration activity, which I will be using. Okay.
All right. So
How
we'll start.
What do you do with that?
You start with you two.
Where is that?
All right. So you guys.
If you go to actions on your character sheet, right below the icons, there's encounter, exploration, downtime, and you can find all sorts of activities there. This is the one I'm using.
My exploration part is empty, so what does that mean?
Do you have like an option to browse actions?
Yeah.
I'm just using the browser to look for actions that seem appropriate.
How would I know which ones I get though?
I think you can do most of them. Like they'll probably say like if they have requirements, or like a role. Here, I'll try and find one that's not.
I'll add the avoid notice one then.
Second while I'm just clearing off stuff that you have seen.
Yeah, like the repair one, for example, has a requirement listed right at the beginning. So
okay, so start with the first group. So you're doing avoid notice.
Yeah, so basically we're taking slightly longer to get to our destination to like walk along.
Everybody do a stealth check for the group that's moving, which is Kane and Raven. You two.
Stealth check, you said?
Yep.
Ah, look.
Okay, so you got you have a little bit of trouble.
Kane,
covering.
you also have the cloak, I think.
Oh, do I?
That's right.
I think so.
Yeah. Yes, you're the one that took it last time.
Oh.
and you slept, so you would have had time to attune to it.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna put that on then.
All right. Okay, so I'll keep in mind that's 14 instead. All right, so you guys take off from the group, making your way towards the area where all hell broke loose. Let's just plug it down here. Give me a second so I can load this map up. Can everybody see the market square?
No.
I don't have token with vision in the scene, but I
No.
can see the map.
Well, then we will do this. There, now everybody can, right?
Yep.
So just the wagon right here. Ignore the wagon in the center. Okay.
You don't need to throw it in the center. We can see the whole map anyway.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the Market Square area, which is essentially right next to where the hot what do you call it? Hot tub was, the steam area. And you see the wreckage around the area. And you also see some soldiers around that are just kind of moving around the location. Just looking around. This guy's standing over by here. There's like a panel right here with some papers and stuff on it. And up in this direction is where the actual building and tavern was, which is now just a pile of rubble as you guys step into this area. And as of now, no one's suspicious of anything. The guy's kind of like pushing people around. Hey, you, come here. You see these people, and they're holding up like pieces of paper and stuff as they're moving around.
Can I try and catch a glimpse of the papers that they're showing around?
Well, would you give me a perception check?
Oh, it's over here.
You see one that's like hung up on this wall over here.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get close and take a look at it, who was it that fucked up? I had it lined up. You see, I believe it was Kane. Oh yes, it was. Because Kane and Destin are the two people that had their faces fully exposed during the conversation. Everybody else was kind of heads down behind you in pretending to be like prisoners. So on the paper, you see a rather badly drawn, dead-looking Kane and a what could be described as a kobold on the paper, and it's like wanted along with conspirators for conspiracy against the royal family on this piece of paper.
All right. Well, looks like they're after you. Although I don't know, maybe you could talk your way out of it.
Remind me if I'm wrong. The cloak obscures the face to some degree, right?
Yes. So with it on, they don't know. They know what he looks like from the night before, but they don't recognize him here and now. Because he didn't have the cape on when you guys were there.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And the cape being magical also obscures the face of the person and makes them look a lot less interesting and distinct.
Yeah, so right now they're in a good spot where they cannot be seen. As you guys walk over and look at this piece of paper.
Worst things worse, I could just start talking off my paw and just... Maybe they'll assume on it.
As this guy walks up, he's like, psst, psst. And he hits his chest. Hail Lord Zod.
I'm sure.
Be careful, they're looking around. What are you doing here? We're about to kick the hornet's nest.
Alright, but we're gonna need that poison from that lady we just... We're going back for some. I can make some tonics.
Shit.
It'll be worth the effort of getting there.
Tell Lord Zod of our sacrifice as he steps by you. A piece of paper falls out of his pocket as he runs up to this guard.
Oh, shit.
My lord! I found this! And he hands this guy a piece of paper.
I think it's a good time to get the fuck where we're going, huh?
Yeah, let's not too suspiciously, but let's get a move on.
Not gonna look at the paper that he dropped or anything?
Oh, he dropped. I think.
Yeah, he handed one in, but he also dropped one. I'm trying to nudge this because this is funny to me.
Alright, I'll take a look.
Alright, and it's like because now all of a sudden they can't fucking find it. I'm gonna be really fucking mad. I went through the trouble with the fucking stupid thing. Oh, that. Oh
the whole party.
I actually
Later.
The whole party will be right back.
I actually lost it. I'm gonna have to go into I'm gonna have to re-import it. I hate when I do this shit. I come up with these ideas and then I forget shit. Art.
As all this is happening, Raven just looks at Kane and like, Lord Zahn? God, I forget that he's a lord around here. Certainly wouldn't know it from the way he is.
Oh my god, I'm about to be real fucking mad. Where did I put this? There it is. All right. As you bend down to pick up the paper, you see... Let me move the tokens. You see a piece of paper that says wanted for treason and crimes against the royal family.
Shit.
Hey Koba, you missed, and it's got one of the ladies crossed out on the paper.
Oh no.
That's the thing I brought up.
Yep.
And you hear as you guys move off towards this other end, you hear the Mistguard captain. What is this? They're taunting us? Yes, my lord. It seems they think they can goad us into doing something stupid. And the Mistguard captain's like, they killed 27 of our people and then they do this? Bring this to Lord Koba immediately. No, wait.
I thought it was 28.
They can't 28 anymore. This is, no, sir, 28. 28? The kid died too?
No, it's 29.
He goes, bring this to Lord Koba. Then he goes, wait, don't. He killed 15 guards stopping him last night. Bring this to Lord Shishio instead. Then he turns around and yells at all the guards, continue looking! As this guy runs off. Alright, what are you two still doing?
Getting to where we need to go.
Alright, so there is a small group of guards you have to get by right here. So I need another stealth roll. You should have the bonus from that shit. So I'm gonna give you keep higher for them to not notice you because you have your face obscured. And Raven, you get keep higher because they never saw you until the battle happened and she never got close enough to see your face. So both of you are getting keep higher here.
Thank goodness for that, because otherwise it would have been a 2.
Kane's still AFK?
No, I'm not AFK.
Well, you didn't keep higher, but you got it anyway, so.
Oops.
Thank you for not listening. Thank you, please.
Sorry. Spaced out.
Yeah, I'm used to it, dude. It's what you do. Alright, so Mayo's the one that died, right?
Mayo.
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 Okay, so you guys make it through there pretty quietly. And you notice that, like, as you walk by some of these villagers, a couple of them kind of move in, almost like they're blocking people from seeing you. And you see one of them kind of, like, lean and put his arm over his chest. As you guys make your way past and into the rubble, and as you come out the back end of this alley, you, like, kind of stop and almost fall off a crater that is, like this big in the ground right in front of you. You kind of like, whoa! And this crater goes down like 15, 20 feet. And at the bottom of it is just the rubble of the buildings and like the what do you call it? The hot springs bubbling up, filling up with water slowly.
Well, how is there anyone around? Like you said, we passed through an alley. Is there anyone around?
No, just collapsed trees and building destroyed, and there's a few, we'll say, commoners over here that look to be looking for bodies still, but they're not paying attention to you.
Awesome. Was it explained what this purple circle was and I didn't hear it? I'm sorry.
That's just the
It's a
crater.
crater.
That's the crater where
Oh.
Koba hit the second time.
Alright, so I can go right up to her.
You can. All right, go ahead and roll as you slide down the crater. Athletics or acrobatics.
Should I roll first or
Yeah, roll first
roll first? Alright. Acrobatics, you said?
or athletics because you.
Yeah.
Either
I
you're
think
tumbling-
acrobatics makes sense for
I feel like
stopping yourself from.
Kay just runs and jumps off like a dead body, ragdolls down. Raven, you slip and fall and start rolling down the crater. Yeah, take one bludgeoning damage as you slide to the bottom of the crater. And you start looking around. You can't see her yet because there's a bunch of rubble and like debris everywhere. You start looking around, Kane.
Alright.
Christ, and then Nate dies.
What is it? I have an action now that I was shown this exploration thing. What was it? I thought I did. Oh, search.
I'm gonna try and cast detect magic, just in the hopes that she might be like have some magical items on her, or herself have some kind of magic inherent to her. So when the way it's phrased is, I can ignore magic I'm fully aware of. So anything that Kane and I have, I can just ignore, and I'm aware of any magic.
Question.
Yep.
Would it be? What I'm trying to figure out is, I think this would be perception to look and see where the toxin glands, I guess, would be, right?
Well, you haven't found the body yet, but yes.
Oh, okay. So that's
It would be medical related. Because you're going to
Okay.
be looking at the biology. But you do notice a ping over here of magic. Faint.
Okay. But I don't get any information about it based on this spell. Although, actually, I think I'm casting it at 3rd level, so I learned the rank of the most powerful effect.
It's not an item. I'm going on like off the cuff here. You sense a little bit of her magical energy on her body.
And Raven will direct Kane over to where he's registering this magic.
Oh.
So as you guys move up, you find like a spot that has like rocks all over it, and you just barely see her tail, but you don't know where like the main part of her body is. You'll have to proceed to figure that out. But you know it's in this general area here.
So you said a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
never
the
mind.
floor
That's
here is
okay.
made of floor.
The floor here is made of
that might be rock.
As you dig around and move the rocks, you notice that the tail's heading north a little bit, and you come to a spot where clearly one of the rocks is like sideways lopsided, and you could tell that underneath it is the main body up by her face where her like poison glands and shit would be.
So I'm guessing now we're doing medical checks.
She's still buried under the rubble. You have to clear some of the rubble.
Yeah. All right. Let me see what I got
These
here.
guys are moving around. I'm doing rolls for them to see if they spot you or anything.
Gosh. What would it be then? Athletics check to get the rock off?
Yeah, there's it's rubble around. Anything you think you can do to move the rubble, it's up to you how you want to do it.
I'm gonna
Oops.
push for now.
All right, we'll go ahead and. So you start digging through the rubble, and as you push one of the slabs, it slides off, and you hear.
What the
And you
fuck?
see like the tongue start to move slightly and rattle.
Oh shit!
She's coughing up blood. She's not dead yet, but she's.
This bitch ain't dead.
It looks like she's trying to scream but can't.
Oh fuck. Let me see some like put her out of her misery type spells.
I was gonna say, while Kane is figuring that out, Raven's gonna try and like muffle her.
With his hat.
Her rattle tail starts to rattle a little bit, but it's like a baby rattle with only like 2 things left in it.
Shit.
I'll fucking smother her. I'll choke
She's
her out.
getting louder. What are you guys doing?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do this.
You got 5 seconds to come up with something before I roll to see if they hear. Are you fucking wrapping the rope around her neck?
That
Are you using your Are you using your guts as a garrote?
Are you choking this bitch out?
Yeah.
Athletics check as you squeeze real tight and the eyes get wider as the face tries to struggle a little bit, but the rest of the body is like shattered, so it's not struggling much.
Dark.
I really need to hit the gym more.
I'll try and help him out as well. God fucking damn it.
So you wrap your guts around her neck and you go, "Help me, Raven," and you both pull on her. Raven's pulling her head forward and you're pulling your guts backwards. And after about 4 minutes of this, because you're weak as fuck, she eventually dies.
Good. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna move around.
That's some dark shit. Are you unwrapping the rope around her neck?
Yeah.
If you wanted to live up to your namesake,
I'm taking the thing off her then.
We could have lived up to your namesake by grabbing one of the pieces of rubble and smashing her with it.
That would have made more noise.
Damn it.
Alright, what are you doing now?
Oh, there's 2 of me now.
I had to move you because you went off map.
Fuck.
It's a visual error. There's one on mine.
I need to reload.
I'll go away.
That's the wrong way to reload, but whatever.
It went up to 900 errors and then stopped. Confusing. Maybe, whatever.
Are you saying it's not going to go over 9,000?
I'm about to say that.
Right.
Dude, side note. DBZ Abridged, they do that scene. It's that the character Vegeta hates Nappa, so when Nappa's like, "What's his power level?" he looks at it and he goes, "Oh, it's all good, it's not that much." And he just shuts it off and lets him get killed.
Why does it keep doing that?
What do you dude, don't worry about it. What are you doing to her? It will fix when
the
we
harvesting thing.
What's up? Oh yeah, okay. So you go ahead and harvest. First you need to figure out, she's a big girl. You gotta figure out where. So you have to like medical checks or whatnot. There are things you can do. There are other. It doesn't have to be medical, but there are things you have to figure out first.
Now that we have her in front of us, Raven's gonna cast Detect Magic again to try and figure out, try and hone in on where specifically that magical.
This time you don't sense anything.
Oh, because she's dead now.
You snuffed out the last bit of her magic ability.
Fucking damn it, bitch!
You literally snuffed her out.
Medicine check.
You get a pretty good idea that given how she was attacking, that it's not in the fangs, it's in the back of the neck that kind of sprays out. So you nose towards the back of the neck, and you want to go ahead and make your harvest.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool.
You managed to cut out 1 full gland. Neo poison.
Neat.
You managed to cut this out completely. You guys getting real lucky on these fucking private rolls I'm doing for these people. Just looking for dead bodies, not looking for you. Now what? Before I jump to somewhere else.
Alright, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Before you get to leave, we're going to put you here because we got other stuff we have to do. And then we'll have you work your way back out. So let's go back out to the main map. Okay, who was it? It was Sheeta and Zahn. We're going to Hanzo's, correct?
Hanzo.
Hanzo's Forge. Alright, so let me separate you assholes. There we go. Load up this map. And throw the wagon on it, because the wagon is everywhere. It never leaves. Alright, so you head towards Hanzo's Forge, and you got a good roll on your shit, so nobody is patrolling Hanzo's Forge. But if you keep fucking grunting at me... and
What? Okay, never mind. Okay, so I was looking at this thing and zoomed out, it looked like a cyberpunk-like cafe that I zoom in, it doesn't at all.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't.
as you open up the doors and you walk in, this is the first thing you see. And she goes, "Hang on, Master Zahn. Let me go up and talk to him first." And you see her walk up to this old man who's in the middle of working in the forge, and he's doing something with a blade. So she walks up over here, and you can see her kind of like bow and talk to him, and then point back, and he kind of looks over and bows, and then waves you to come over to him.
Okay.
And she just like, "Lord Zahn, this is Master Hanzo. Master Hanzo, this is young Lord Zahn." And you see him kind of like bow and just look at you.
Yep. So, I know who this guy is, right?
Kinda. You've met him, but you were very, very young when you met him. You don't know too much about him.
Okay, so to honor him, I'm going to pull my sword out and put it across my hands and hand it to him and be like, "I believe you forged this."
He gets up from his spot and he kind of like wipes himself down. Master Zahn. And he pushes your hands back. "That sword does not belong to me anymore. It does belong to your family. And yes, it was forged by my family, but not me. That sword is 7 or 8 generations old. I do not have the technique to do what the old masters did with that sword."
But you know the master's secrets that were passed down to you.
No.
No. Oh, wow.
No.
Okay.
No, the reason why the 4 swords you seek are so important, Nate, is because those 4 swords are special. He can still make great swords, but he cannot do what they did to those swords.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna use a fucking Naruto thing. He's like, what's his name? Midoriya?
Yeah.
His name is the bad guy who knew the ninjutsu no one else knew.
Madara?
Yeah.
Madara, yeah. The main member of the main bad guy for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows shit no one else knows. He then looks over at Sheeta. He says, "Last night, was that you? Was that him?" And she's like, "Yes, master." And he looks over at you. "My boy, there are innocent people in this village. How can you be so reckless?"
We were very reckless. our plan was not sound. Not by a long shot. And
Thank you, Captain Blunt.
but
You're right. You're fucking right.
Wait. Is he taking responsibility?
Yeah. But you're not here to see
Holy
it. So
shit!
You're not here to see it, so Axel doesn't know. They know what he's doing. None of you know he took responsibility. Dick move.
all I can hope is by us finally, hopefully, taking care of the ones that have poisoned this village and bring it back to its original glory, that we can redeem ourselves for what has happened.
You see him look at you with like a stern look, and he says, "You have brought great shame upon me and upon your family with this act. But now is not the time to pay for that sin. We must first deal with the problem at hand. What is it you wish to know of me?"
I have a lot of missing time, as you know. I've not seen this village since I was a small boy, and I want to return it back to the way it was. You've been here a very long time, along with your family.
Are you saying I'm old, boy?
Oh my god!
You old like raisins.
Oh.
I'm merely 22.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. What is it you wish
Any
to know?
any help we can get, because we don't want to bring any more harm to anybody else within this village.
At this
But
point,
we do want to return it back to the way it was.
Sheeta's gonna speak up. Master Hanzo, they wish to take out the Seven, but they don't. After last night's reckless attempt, they know that they need to do better. And they've come up with a plan to take Koba out, but they need to get him away from the village. Do you think you could help? And he kind of like strokes his long beard, like. I don't think I can help you get them out of the village, but perhaps some traps? If you plan to take him out of the village, where do you plan to go with him, Zond?
Possibly to a place, hopefully, with no civilians nearby. As you can see, his acts of sheer chaos can cause quite a bit of damage.
If anything starts to get slow for you, feel free to reload, because we are stacking up these errors more now. I'm going to be very pissed if it doesn't get fixed.
Yeah, seems like you're running pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So the outer forest is what you
Yes.
said? And he gets up and he moves over towards like his back area. You see him kind of take around for a few minutes, and he walks back out. And he brings out, and he's got like these 4 spools of razor thin wiring.
Ah.
And he's like, "Take these. Koba is massive and incredibly stupid. If you can get him to chase you, you might be able to trip him up. You're going to need to wire him down somehow. If he uses his... If he leaps into the sky, he will blow up half that forest. You need to avoid that. That cannot happen again. Not after what he did last night."
What if we took this wire that you've just handed me?
You'll have to figure out the plan with you guys. He's just giving you something to use.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like you.
Well, no, I'm asking him, will this hold him if we make a canopy above where we trap him?
I get what you're saying. Hold up. And he goes over and he grabs another contraption of like wiring, and it looks kind of like a net. We used to use these in the war. They're like, essentially, the more you struggle, the more you hurt yourself. And he hands you a couple of them. So he's gonna give you giving you 3 razor wire rolls. All right?
Okay.
And 2 of these nets that you can put together.
Okay. And the way I see it, he loves using this attack. If we can force him to use it and have that be his disadvantage, we will have the drop on him.
My boy, he will most likely rip right through this net, but if he doesn't see it, he will cause himself tremendous pain and injury doing it. I can't help you avoid being hit by it, but this will at least make sure he takes quite a bit of damage doing it. Have you figured out how to deal with his stone skin?
No, but I do have a favor to ask you. I've had this blade with me since I was a small child. It took me many years to learn how to wield it. And I've come across many people. But I've never ran into a blacksmith that was able to bring it back to its original glory. As you can see, it's dinged up a little bit over the years because no blacksmith was ever able to repair it.
You hand the blade to him. He kind of looks over it. My boy, I can do this, but it's going to take at least a day. You will have to leave it here, but I can improve this weapon if you wish.
If you would, I would be honored.
Alright. Nate, you do not have your Tinkin anymore. You are...
No, but I have my throwing...
Throwing knife is now your weapon.
Yeah, for now.
So, just so you guys know, 85% of your power is gone for 1 day.
1 day. Hey, we have to take out this guy.
That's fine.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
That's perfectly fine. Great. All right. I'm gonna reload real quick to fix my issues because I'm definitely having issues on my end. Is there anything else you wish of me, my child?
I do not. I just hope I can bring honor back to my family.
Okay. I'll leave this here for a minute. And we shall jump out to the last group that had no direction at all. So this should be really funny.
Oh no, not the last group.
Destin's not even with him. All right. Malcolm and Axel. You stand outside in the branch district, I believe, the head family district, with no direction as to where you're going. What would you like to do?
To the shops, I guess. We need to find a tailor.
Okay. We shall drag you out to the same area that the other guys went to. And then over to the Mystic Market. Let's go ahead and load this map up.
Grim is the
corner. What's up?
I'll get back to you later.
All right. You guys make your way through town. And in the middle market, you see a shop with a huge sign called Konos Corner. We have everything you need, from scrolls to potions to excellent gear at excellent prices and excellent clothing to boot. As you step inside, you see a shady-looking old man. He comes walking. Welcome, welcome! Welcome to Konos Corner. I am Konos. You can call me Kono. How may I help you?
I step up and I say, well, I'm looking for an outfit.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Wait, what?
It's not just soup, it's potions and all this shit. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
Are we not at a tailor?
It's everything. Like this guy's shop is just a whole bunch of different shit.
Oh, okay.
So you see like potions lying around. I'll bring up more pictures. This is what the outside looks like. But there's clothing and such in here too. There's all sorts of stuff. Ah, clothing, you say? He kind of looks at you. You do look a little bit out of place, my friend. This will not do. And you too. And he kind of looks over at you. I don't even know what the hell you look like. Come. And he walks off.
Yeah, I mentioned I don't think he knows what he looks like.
He walks
But
off.
as they say, you can't be good unless you look good, right?
Very, very right, my friend. He goes, and he walks off, and you see like this girl hop over the counter and come running up this way, and she tells you to follow him over, follow you over.
So what do I look like right now?
You look like a fucking cowboy in the middle of a samurai village, and Axel looks like a knight in the middle of a samurai village.
Well, that's why I wanted to use my disguise, remember?
You didn't put it on yet.
I didn't know how.
You tell me you want to use it, dude. Theater of the mind.
That's what I said before.
No, you said you had it. Okay, retcon.
No, I said I wanted to use it.
Retcon real quick. Let's take a look at your disguise. So you're using... Where is it? Illusionary disguise. Okay, so we're going to retcon. What do you want to look like?
Inconspicuous person in town that I saw earlier.
Commoner, noble, samurai?
Yeah, commoner. Just a commoner coming around to shop.
All right. Hey, so retcon, you, my friend, you're a lot like this village. We can get you some better duds. You, on the other hand, and he's talking to Axel now, you do not look at all like you belong here. Come, we shall fix you up. And the girl goes in like the back and then comes out, and she's got like a handful of stuff. She's got like a kimono. She's got wooden samurai armor. And she starts dragging Axel over, and she starts measuring him and dressing him up and all this stuff. What kind of color would you like, my friend?
Red.
Red, you say? She comes back out with a bunch of stuff, spends like 20 minutes messing around with you. Now keep in mind, I don't have a lot of extra fucking tokens, so this is just gonna be funny looking. But in a good way, I guess. Let's go hidden mist, NPCs. The funny part is literally all I have. Here we go. Alright, I got something. Here we go. Wild Arms. Gotta go to Wild Arms Remake. Blah, 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 blah. Forest, town, hidden mist, NPCs. There we go. And after like 10 minutes, she manages to make you look. Then she goes over to Malcolm. Give me a couple minutes, sir. Ooh, you have a nice mustache.
Why, thank you.
She takes off like your shirt. Do you work out?
Sure.
So, commoner, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't specify.
Again.
You did not specify. I'm just warning you ahead of time.
I'm just trying not to look like one of us.
Yeah. Well, you didn't specify. There you go. Just a little touch of rouge. You're perfect. Typical geisha.
Perfect.
Damn, didn't know we have a femboy on the team.
Well, keep in mind, he is an illusionary disguise, so he can look like whatever he wants. The Kono kind of looks you over. Excellent, excellent. Is there anything else you'd like? I have potions. I have scrolls. I have all sorts of magical stuff.
Healing potions?
Absolutely. How many would you like? Talk like a woman, by the way.
Healing potions? How much are they?
12 gold each, but for you, little lady, 11.
Did you just not see me 10 minutes ago?
I'm sorry, I was too fixated on your friend. He has quite the nice hat. As he turns and looks over at Axel.
I have a hat?
Did you not see I changed your token?
Did not know.
Your token has been changed. So that you
Is
can
Malcolm jealous that Axel now has a bigger hat?
So how many potions would you like, my dear? I've got
How much were they?
I made this shop before I got the shop program. Like the shop thing, so I have to do I'm just gonna show you this way. These are the potions that the shop has. And then he also has scrolls up to level 4.
You skipped the invisibility potion.
You won't know what the scrolls do, though. They will be randomly rolled. How many healing potions would you like, milady?
How much did you say there were?
11. Because
11?
you're so sweet.
22. How many do you have?
4 or 5? Yeah, we got 5.
All right. I'll take 4.
That'll be 44 gold, my lady. I will handle it. And he's going
Thank
to
you.
drop-
You're such a charming man.
Oh, I tried. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
When the hell is it?
In the same spot it always is.
I don't see anything called persuasion.
My bad. Diplomacy.
Oh, okay.
He giggles and he walks off and he comes back. Here, take this too. And he hands you a scroll of rank 3 spells.
Oh, thank you.
By next session, I'll have that set up correctly. But you have plop there. So you two have gotten your disguises. Everybody else will get one too. All right. I'm going to make tokens for everyone to have a token disguise for next session. Okay.
All right.
Because I think that will be funny. I think that'll be absolutely hilarious, and I've got the pointers for it. Okay, so we have your group up here, and we have the other group coming out right here. Let's go ahead and do some stuff that was rolled. As another one of my players dies. And I'm looking for certain stuff. You can only put so many notes in your shit before you start getting lost. Alright, I'm gonna have to go out into the normal map to get it. That's not it. Players on Ock, is that where it is? No, that is not it. Maybe it's over here. Ah, here we go. No, that's not it either. I'm so glad I'm doing this differently now. Thank God this session's almost over, because this is dead air right here and it's pissing me off. Well, I'm trying to find the fucking encounter thing for what I rolled. Because I have like a list of what each person has with them and stuff like that. Hidden Mist. Location and branch district. And Kagatori's, well, either way, Kagatori is around. I'll just have to fucking build it on the fly. Alright. So back into the thing. Just do it the hard way. There's the 7. We got Kagatori. And Subutai. Now, don't panic, I am adding them to the combat tracker for a reason. Alright. Alright. So, as you guys exit out of the building, you notice 2 men talking to the guards that you already see here.
We're still in the shop.
Oh, I haven't loaded it up yet, that's right. Get rid of these guards.
Oh, this guy.
And he's talking to this guy right in front of him. Right here. You don't know what they're saying. You just notice this. And you also see out of the corner of your eye, you see Kane and Raven showing up too.
I'm in my new digs, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Kane and Raven do not notice that it's you guys down there, but you notice them. So if you want to give a signal, that's fine, but keep in mind someone can see you doing it.
I don't want to do that.
All right, well, take it away.
I kind of want to get out of here.
Exactly. What do you guys do?
All right, Kane, I'm guessing they're here about the poster, so we're probably in the clear.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Worst case scenario, we duck into an alley and I make us both invisible.
Alright.
Alright, well, let's start with the 2 down bottom. Axel and Malcolm, how are you reacting as you come out and see these two men with their guards around them talking to this captain? From the range you are in, you can't see what they're saying.
Well, we just want to get back home because it's kind of dangerous right now with all of them there. Even if we could hear them.
Can I make a perception check to see if any of them match the description of the guys that we need to fight?
Oh, you don't need to do that. She already showed you. This is Subutai, and this is Kagatori. Both are members of the 7. She already explained to you last session what they look like, so you know that these 2 are both targets you need to get.
Okay. I didn't know if I could actually see them, or if I needed to look better.
From here you can see them, you just can't hear what they're saying. I'm just trying to determine where are you walking out, so I can determine what kind of role you do. Exit is this way, but you could also go through back alleys and go around this way and stuff. You see these 2 over here, so you might want to move towards them. I'm waiting for you guys to choose where you're going to move and how you're going to move.
How do you want to do this, Malcolm? I feel like it'd be really advantageous if we could hear them, but with that comes risk.
What the hell? Move your token again, Raven.
Yeah, no, I noticed that too. It looks like I have the wagon selected as well. Figure out how to unselect it. Oh, that works
There
too.
we go. There we go. All right.
Well, we could slowly walk by them, and I could trip and fall, and they could, because I'm so beautiful. They could, help, and they could help me up, and then maybe we'd hear something.
I mean, I don't have a good feeling, but I'm down.
You guys want to try to just walk by and walk right out?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk slowly-ish and see if I can hear anything.
All right, we'll get you to right about here. Go ahead and roll me a perception. No, perception.
I don't know how to roll perception.
Well, initiative and perception are the same thing for your character. So, just so you know ahead of time.
It's right above it. I'm bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. So you roll it, and you get a glimpse of what they're talking about. We'll get you out of combat because you're not in combat. What you hear is, "Little Kakatori, he confined him to the castle." And Kakatori's like, "Yes. Shishio demanded that Koba be kept at the castle. Nobody is to see him. He's killing people every time they show up. The castle itself is surrounded by guards, and he's just killing people. He's in a rage." And Subutai like, "But containing him's not going to stop it. He's not going to stop until he finds him." And then it kind of fades away as you lose the rest of the conversation. You can try to get closer to get the rest, or you can move on.
I'm gonna move on.
Smart. Now let's go take a look at the two dipshits without any guy. Okay, you two have no disguises, and you're with at least one person who.
Hey, he has a disguise. He's got that hood.
Oh, he does, but that's all. And you still look out of place. That hood doesn't change the fact that the rest of his body looks like an undead creature. Right?
Just a little pale.
Yeah, but dude, let's put it this way. Everybody in this village is dressed up like a samurai, and then there's the you two fuckers.
I mean, I did have my background excuse.
Yeah.
If need be, I can start acting like my pa.
How do you proceed?
Cautiously. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
pull
it's the
out
same
the
way
full
that we
Vincent
got
Foster
here.
just yet.
Just not draw attention to ourselves. Or try and pass by unnoticed.
Well, move your token where you're moving.
Back to you.
Oh, who goes there?
As you move your token, though, you do notice that one of them kind of like walks up towards Kakatori and leans like she's whispering something in his ear.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Same.
Again, do you want to get close enough to hear the conversation, or are you?
No. No
Nah.
way.
Nah, too much risk. We've got what we came for.
At this point, Subutai is going to start walking his way out. And he gets to about here, and you see him glance directly over at you, Raven. Like, eyes kind of meet. And he stops for a second. He looks back towards Kakatori, whose attention is turned towards the Mistguard captain. And then he looks over back at you. Tips his hat forward. And then looks
Raven
over.
returns the gesture.
and looks over at Kane, tips his hat, and continues leaving. And then as you guys make your way down here, you hear Kagatori yell, "Find them! I don't care how you do it! And triple the guard in my district!" My lord, don't you think it would just be wise to stay away from the sumo arena? No! I will not live in fear. Just triple the guard so I do not have to worry about it. And he starts walking off. Alright, we're gonna stop here. Well, actually, no, real quick. Meanwhile, back at the fucking...
I was gonna say, yeah, like, does Raven just hunt over the entire day, or does he try and do something?
Yeah,
Destin is not doing a whole lot today. I do want to take a closer look at that scale and actually try to figure out, like, what the hell is up with it.
Okay, Arcana again.
Arcana. Yeah. That's 24.
So you spend about an hour looking at this thing and messing with it, and you kind of like, you know, you take like a knife and you scrape a little bit just to see like if you can do damage to this thing. You scrape this thing with a knife and nothing happens to it, but dust comes off. But it's almost like dust is not being shaved off the thing. It's almost like magic, like a magic essence when you slide the knife across is puffing off of it, if you get what I mean. But you're dealing no damage to this thing. But you get a sense that this thing is filled with raw magic power. Lots of it, too. If you can figure out how to harness it, who knows what you could do with it.
Okay, that is really fun to think about. I also have the book on life stream. I don't know that I've read that before, but Destin's probably going to read through that.
Okay, give me
and try to figure out some of what that is.
What would that be?
I mean, if I'm reading through it and supplementing it with my background knowledge and some things, like, I don't know if it's like religion, arcana.
Well, you know what?
Society.
Start with society first, because that would be you trying to figure out what kind of book it is exactly, and then whether or not you...
Right. Funny.
Okay. Now
all right, give me like 2 seconds. All right. Go ahead.
Now give me an Arcana check. Fucking Arcana. All right. So you look at this thing and you spend the rest of the day reading this book, and you immediately pick up that this thing is about the life tree, the guardian life tree Yggdrasil, and how life, when it dies, it returns to the life stream and then is perpetuated back out. And a lot of it points to the idea that it was believed that at one time this was working effectively, and now it no longer works. And you start to get the idea that just maybe the reason why your friend Kane is even in the condition he's in, living dead, is simply because his life essence cannot travel back to the life stream. It's trapped in the body. So he's just a walking corpse because his life is trapped there. Because it's not cycling like it's supposed to.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, what?
So do I get the impression that, like, if we fix this, like, if we, like, restore the tree, that he just fucking dies?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, I'm not saying there's no way to save him. I'm just telling you why his body and why he is in the condition he is in is. That doesn't mean you can't save him through other means, or even the Guardians, or anything like that. I'm just saying that the reason why his body is still moving around is because when he was killed, his life essence did not return to the planet and cycle like it was supposed to. And that's why there's a lot of undead stuff all around the world.
Okay, but with the information that we do have,
Yeah.
do I get the impression that if we were not to do anything and just restore the tree, like not do anything special and restore the tree, that he would just drop dead?
Your impression would be, because you're smart, you're Destin, the impression you get would be, oh, if we've, like, I feel like Destin's mind works like an electrician, so your mind is like, oh, so if we reestablish the connection, he's just going to die. And the spirit's going to travel back to where it belongs. Like, it's at a red light waiting for the light to turn green so he can leave.
I mean, that's what my impression was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I figured it would be.
But as a DM, no, I'm not saying that's how it has to happen. Just that. And you also learned a lot about
just that
life
if
magic.
we didn't do anything else, that's what will happen.
You gain some knowledge in life magic by doing that. So much so that your healing spell that you had particularly improves to a D12.
Okay.
As you get
That's cool.
knowledge of healing, even though none of this matters because Destin's on his way out probably. But your knowledge of healing becomes a little more intelligent. Is there anything else you wish to do? Like maybe sweep? Or sleep?
Clean, yeah, probably I'll clean up that dust and see if... Actually, can I see if there's anything special about the dust that the staff supposedly crumbled into?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go over to the pile of dirt. Another Arcana.
Also Arcana?
Yep.
25?
As you're digging through it, you suddenly get like a morbid look on your face when you realize the dust is literally just completely decomposed organics. So essentially, it's like the body of the Naga completely decomposed.
Nice.
And all the other things that it was used to destroy. And you're just playing in guts, essentially.
I mean, the entire Earth is covered in dead bodies.
But there is a good side to this. You didn't choke some half-dead lady out with your fucking intestines. Alright,
But what if that's what I wanted to do, though?
Damn.
So, thank you, because now I have to spend this week coming up with a map for the woods that you're going to set an ambush in, apparently. But I do enjoy that. I like the idea of what you guys are doing.
There's a whole other part of the plan that I wanted to do, but we never even got to talk about. But well,
what was that?
I was going to say, let's start spreading, because the wanted potion was a good idea. Let's start putting up more propaganda.
Well, also keep in mind, we're not going directly into the plan. Next session, we will start with you guys deciding how you're going to put this plan into motion. That can be part of it. Because you haven't planned anything out. You came up with an idea to get a net and some razor wire. None of the group knows what you're doing. I'm assuming you're going to try to lure him out somewhere to kill him.
Yeah.
So you'll come up with.
Well, that's the idea. That's with the whole propaganda.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
do. We'll let you guys discuss that next week.
Yeah.
Next session, and I will build the map.